Foods. How's everybody doing tonight? This Wednesday, hump day. Carrie joined. Welcome in, Keith. Tapping is clapping. Tapping's. Pop is fine. At the beginning, I'll just show you real quick here. He's eating. He just got his food. He's got, hi Pop. Like his face got a little face makeup going, food makeup going on. So we'll show from the back. But he's got a little chicken. He's got some fajita stuff in there, a salad, some tomatoes, a little pasta, a cut up egg, and his plum juice. And he is just all for you, Pop. And he is just going to town. He is going to town. Going to town. It looks yummy. It looks yummy. Did you put salad dressing on there? Yep. Because I never did. Okay. Good evening, Steve. How are you doing? My dad's really, turned a corner the last week, so we're really happy about that. As long as we can keep infection away, keep him from falling. He's getting to the point where he can enjoy life again. He can enjoy watching TV. He can enjoy conversations with his family. Never knew if we'd get back here, but we're here, so I'm quite happy about that. How you doing in Iowa? Hey, did everybody see Andrew's video? So Danielle did with Andrew got the kittens, and Danielle did a video on her Mrs. DCell NorCal 3 account on TikTok, and Andrew went viral. I'm so happy for him. It's basically a video of Andrew and the cat, and a lot of people that aren't familiar with the channel were watching it and commenting, and Andrew did it. I haven't had a video hit like that in forever, and I was so happy for Andrew.
Are you guys on?
Not that he even cares,
Hi,
but
Christy.
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. How you doing in Philly?
It's pretty cool for us.
CC,
you know
yep.
what that means.
We got a Philly comedian coming out next month. Ed, oh thank you. I don't know how you did that so easy. We got Bassmaster from Philly's coming.
Come on.
With Tony D. And we're gonna go see him next, like in just a couple weeks. It was the Kittens. Lisa, it may have been the Kittens, but Andrew was there too. Joanna, if you want to co-host, you got to let me know why, because we don't we don't want to battle. Most people that come on, people have something to say or add. I'm happy to bring people on, but let me know what you're all about. I'm happy to do it. Does Andrew have a channel? Andrew doesn't really post.
He has a channel, but he hasn't done anything with it yet.
He does a channel, but he doesn't really post.
He needs
you can find it just on TikTok. Look, DCell NorCal 3.
Mrs.
DCell NorCal 3. I mean, don't ignore my video. I have a video on there. It's pretty good today.
We hit 2 million today.
But Andrew's, that's pretty cool. Andrew's what, 20? He's 20.
He'll be 21 in August. Yeah.
Michael, Ed hasn't played the trumpet in about, I don't know, a year and a half. I don't remember exactly when it was, but he played it for AARP when they came out to do a little story on him. And that day he gave it a blow. He gave it a blow and he made noise. And the funny thing is, after he made noise with it, I tried. Happy hump day, yeah. Trent. I tried to make noise with it. I couldn't. And my dad still could.
Hi, Sue.
How you doing in Lincoln? That's just down the street.
Hi, Beach Days. No, Dad's not sleeping. He's eating. This is not sleeping time. No, don't.
I'm just following us.
Mama Tracy.
I'm trying to follow. It gives us these.
I never even do that. I don't think.
It doesn't work?
Are we just on? No, we're on the YouTube. We're on the YouTube too. I'm on the YouTube, Sadie. I was thinking about stuff all and Mantrels. Oh my gosh.
I tried.
Hi Patricia, how are you?
Kathy,
They're all in our link trees.
you're on my only real account on TikTok. I only have one account. And Danielle's got Mrs. D-Cell NorCal.
Mrs. D-Cell NorCal 2, which I don't have back till next week. Mrs. D-Cell NorCal 3 and Mrs. D-Cell NorCal 4.
There you go. There you go. She goes live a lot, so she needs multiple accounts because it's just the nature of the beast.
People don't like me.
I have one and only one.
The Lord is the returning. Is the Lord returning? I am the Lord.
Is that a question or is that a statement?
Can the Lord be woman? I am Lord, hear me roar.
In numbers too big to ignore. And we're coming for you, men, like never before.
Kat, how's the kitten's eye?
Oh, yeah.
I just put the second drop of the day in it, and it's still the same. I mean, she opens a little bit, you know. I mean, it is what it is. We're just waiting to see if it stays or if it goes. Will it stay?
I got a kick out of that. Nobody got a kick out of that. That Helen Reddy.
Nobody cares.
All right. I got a kick out of it. Gave me a
She has
smile.
yeah. I mean, if you don't have haters, are you even making it in this life? No.
But that's, in fact, we measure success by the number of haters.
Yeah. Are the kids from a rescue? Yes, we rescued them.
They're not from a rescue.
A
No,
drainage
they're
ditch.
from a car wash where they escaped. We are the rescue.
Ed went to the doctor's yesterday.
And there's a little video of
Hi,
that.
Mom. It's at 2 million views. So you missed that?
Andrew.
And it's really
We've
funny.
never done a TikTok challenge. Or have we
It's-
done a TikTok challenge? What is a TikTok challenge? I'm a little confused. Is that battling or is that like you get up and you go, here she comes,
So can I?
here she comes.
Okay, so I walked in today to the bathroom, and Dan was half naked. He was getting into the shower, and I saw him dancing or doing something. I didn't even know.
I was half naked.
He was.
What a description.
He was flopping.
I was looking to go, if I did that video,
And so
how stupid would it look?
I walked
And it would
around,
look pretty
and I
stupid.
was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I'm just looking at myself doing that TikTok challenge thing, like that floppy dance." I was like,
Here she
"Yeah."
comes.
So Dan was.
I don't know any Jelly Roll songs.
Flopping.
I would sing them. You know, Jelly Roll's pretty cool. I mean, he's not my style of music,
Oh,
but
he's got good music.
he does. You know, the
Sure.
Bakers, the family. They have a what the hell's his name? Derek.
Yeah.
Derek
Isn't that
Baker.
Little Mary?
You know, he's got Down syndrome. He's got a great family around him, and he's on TikTok. And
Thanks,
Jelly
Aunt
Roll
Tamara.
brings him out to the show and meets with him before the show. It's a pretty cool thing. I respect Jelly Roll
I
for that.
apologize for the visual that I just gave you of Dan half naked in the.
He was looking at
There's
himself
nothing
in
to
the mirror.
apologize.
It was-
There's nothing to
No,
apologize
somebody
for.
said
It was
no.
I
Somebody
saw
said
it.
no.
It was a
Somebody
fine
said-
view. It was
no,
not
it
anything.
was weird.
No, it wasn't. It may have been weird, but it
It's
was
weird.
fine. I have a fine physique.
No, but she
A
said.
fine physique.
No, but she said, I did the Lizzo challenge. But what she said was, now I have the visual. And we apologize for when people now have the visual.
We don't apologize. I don't. I mean, you're lucky if you have that visual. I have it. It's turning me on. I mean, my God. There's that man in the mirror, moving and grooving.
Why don't you stand up and do it so everybody can have a full visual?
We don't have to overdo it. They get the idea.
Oh, okay.
And I saw it in the mirror. It's not nothing that I would actually.
Do in public.
No. I do check before I just jump on.
Bubbles
Although
in
she's
time.
she's
Kimberly does
videotaped
that.
me dancing when I didn't know that I was being
And I did
recorded.
have my phone. If I was around the corner and I knew that was happening, you know that would have been on TikTok. Actually,
And that might have been it for
he
us.
probably,
that might
he
have been
probably
it.
would have
It been
vetoed
it.
that
I
because
would have
his
been
shirt
pissed.
was off. He was in shorts, but his shirt was off. And he have allowed me to do that.
Here's the jiggle, jiggle and wiggle.
But
very slight jiggle. My waddle was jiggling more than
that
anything
could
else.
have gone viral.
I'm sure it would have gone viral, and I would have gone into hiding. So that's the trade-off.
Hey, we're in it for the money, right?
What good is money if you can't go out and spend it and you get absolutely shame bombed?
Brilliant
I'm
stand.
swinging in
Come Come on, 3-inch cylinder, get on it.
I knew that's just going to be I knew that you were going to do that. Now I'm
They're
gonna have to-
joking.
Of
There's-
course they are, and it's so
Oh.
funny when the joke's about me.
There's make money. Moneymaker.
Sounds
I don't
good.
like make money. It needs to be moneymaker. That's really what you should change your name
His
to.
name is Moneymaker.
Well, it's make money, really.
Well, is that the way it's always been?
Yes, it's always been that. You just changed his
I
name.
reversed it.
You reversed it.
Because of the poker player. You know, the
I-
poker player.
Bless you.
That was a hell of a sneeze.
Yeah, so Andrew believes he needs the
We're swinging
Dan
in the rain.
Dan.
We're swinging in the rain.
Today's been a bad day for me. Today's been a bad day for me. I can't remember anything. I went to the wrong appointment today. I almost missed it. It was ear.
Yeah, she woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
No, you
No,
did.
I was fine.
You
I
started
woke up
yelling at
happy.
me this morning.
But for what?
Ugh.
Here we go. She
Because
doesn't remember.
Your fucking balls were in a twist.
My balls were in a twist.
They were in a
Well,
twist.
No wonder I was yelling.
Yeah.
You can. Your balls are in a twist. That's a big predicament. But I didn't yell this morning.
But you
I
want
was
to? You
in
want to
good
see my new hat though that I got from my friend?
We got a hat. We got a hat.
Which is funny because I really don't, but it's so funny. It's a funny.
Over here on Danielle's people on YouTube or over there, they're just going off on the 3-inch thing. They think it's so funny. It's so funny, isn't it?
Look at my hat. Dan, look at my hat.
I am incontinent. What does it say? I am intercourse.
I love Intercourse. And then Pennsylvania.
Well,
It's
why?
It's Pennsylvania. It's
I'm
Intercourse
aware
is a
of
place
this.
in
I'm aware of the
Pennsylvania.
city. Yes, I'm familiar with it.
Yeah. Danielle woke up with 3-inch pointing on her.
Here she comes.
Just stand up and do it.
I don't-
Show everybody what you were doing.
I can't do it now.
Do it.
No, if I do it, it's going to be in a video, in a like a Patreon or something.
Everybody wants to see it.
I'm sure everybody wants to see it. I mean, if Jelly Roll does it, I'll do it. How's that? You get Jelly Roll. If Jelly Roll does that video, then I will do it. Jelly Roll.
I mean, you're doing it right now.
Roly poly. What other? We were going to do another TikTok challenge. What was it? You wanted to do another dance thing?
No, I wanted to do the water bottle thing.
How about the one where you take the belt, right, and then the guy tries to knock the,
Yeah,
the
you
beer
didn't-
can
you
off
didn't-
your head?
No,
I'll
you
try
didn't-
to knock the beer can off your head with a
No,
belt.
you didn't want me to do it
No, so let's try that.
because I would have hit you.
No, it's the guy does it to the girl. We've
No.
already seen the women doing it to the guy. We
Yeah.
need to see him with the guy doing it to the woman, right? I mean, don't you guys want to see that? She puts a bottle on her head, and I take a belt, and then I have to swing the bottle off her head without hitting her in the
So
face.
the water bottle thing is you hang water bottles
They're the funniest damn
They are.
videos.
and
You have to cut them off, like, you know, when the person gets whacked and it comes around and goes,
you have
and then you just know they're getting up in like a fit of rage, so the video stops.
you need the hat.
There she goes.
That's
Oh,
more-
you know what was the other one with that?
What?
That one from, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, where
the Carlton dance.
whatever it is,
It's the Carlton.
Fresh Prince. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Carlton dance. That's
Yeah.
the one. That's more
That
my
wreath
style.
is so old red. Yeah. Oh my god, it's the funniest thing. Dan and I need to do that. I mean, it would be
It wouldn't.
unhinged.
If
Dan
you
would be
slap
like-
me in the face with a belt,
No,
I
the
will not
water
be able
bottle.
to control my reaction, and the world will know Dan. In that moment, the world will
Dan,
know
nobody
Dan.
knows Dan.
Nobody knows Dan in that moment. I've had very few of those moments in my life, but if something comes around and whacks me, it's like a chemical would be released, and it would be like,
Hold on, I'll be right back.
all right,
Just, I'm gonna get my hat, so we have two hats.
you're not going to get the belt.
No.
Do you guys want to see that on a live?
We can do the belt challenge.
No, I just had a great idea, and this is dead serious. So, 99% of everything I do on here is BS, but this is serious. So I'm getting involved with the Alzheimer's Association for the longest day, and I'm having a meeting with with one of the people at the Alzheimer's Association next week, and we can make money with that. You think people would pay to see her take a belt and try and whip it off my face? I think that's worth whatever donations. I think we could raise some money for Alzheimer's. That's worth donating. If people would donate to a cause, tax deductible cause, we can do things like that. No? You don't think that would be a good...
We've done the tortillas. That's so old school.
I'm talking about Alzheimer's, dear. I'm meeting with Kirsten on Tuesday because we got to find something to help out this year. So that's going to be my idea, and that's a big sacrifice for me because I'm going to get whacked in the face. She'll probably do it on purpose. She will probably aim.
I have really bad aim.
Maybe it'll have to start with you. We're both doing it. So if I'll go. I'll sit first. And if you whack me in the face, just know what's coming. So that's how we'll make it fair. She'll know that I'm doing it afterwards, and that's a great idea. That's going to be a fundraiser. What I won't do to help for the cause of Alzheimer's, I'll take the pain. What's that crackling noise?
It's me.
That's Danielle, nervous.
No.
Nervous energy.
Am I?
Look at this hat. It almost, I might have a full head of hair under that hat. Who would know?
Yeah.
I go out, hey, how are you doing? I'm either Brett Favre or I got a full fucking head of hair under this hat. I don't know if Brett would wear this particular hat, but I kind of remind me of Brett Favre.
Well, yes, I do have a book.
And I do kind of remind myself of Brett. Remember, I was a backup quarterback.
Dan, we have a question. Do we have any book recommendations?
I think Danielle's got a book recommendation. Naima, I don't know if we're not battlers.
Yes,
so
I have some hats.
if you had something to add that's pertinent or funny, whatever.
Yes,
hats,
I do have some.
Merch. They're not our merch.
No, they're not our merch, but I do have some in my merch. I love cocktails. Yes.
You could make this one too, but
yeah, I love it.
This is an actual city.
But that's it. It says Pennsylvania.
In PA.
It's small.
It's a very small city. The way things should be small.
I'm just gonna put this like.
I'm
gonna put this like Flavor Flav. Yeah, don't go with the small.
I was
again,
gonna go that hopefully
then you're
but
gonna
it'll get turned around on me.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and that's not true. So.
Yeah. I'm just gonna put this here. I'm gonna like Flavor Flav.
I did not watch the Brett Favre documentary K-Bird, but I will tell you, I know what you're talking about, and I'm very interested. Traumatic brain injury is a thing,
I'm gonna put
and it's very similar to what my dad is experiencing and what a lot of people who are suffering dementia. It's very similar. So
Flavor Flav. Hi,
Flavor Flav.
Yeah, Flavor Flav had a big watch, so I'm just gonna walk around this. And I'm gonna make it a necklace.
That's a
Flavor
singer,
Flav.
right? That's a singer.
I don't even know what he did. I think he sang. Did he sing?
Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav.
He certainly wasn't a writer.
No, he wasn't. But this is gonna be my new look. What is the water bottle thing? It hangs. You put water bottles on the fan.
I put that here.
No, she's
and then,
asking what's the water bottle thing.
That's I don't care for that one.
Oh, he's a rapper.
It's just water bottles on a fan, and you sit there and get smacked in the face with water bottles, and people laugh because it's funny when people get hit in the face.
Oh, Mel Monica, I'm sorry about that. I need a QR code. Yeah, I do. You're right, Dee. How are the kitties? The kitties are fine. They're still, Ozzy's a little bit more, adventurous. Dan, you and your wife take good care of Ed. I think so.
We try.
I try.
That's my job.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Nicole. I'm here.
80s dad, 19. He's doing all right. We're pretty close to where we were pre-fall. Pretty close.
Mentally.
Yeah, mentally.
Not physically.
Physically, he was getting down there too. So, I mean, it was significant deterioration in the last 6 months. I mean, I am absolutely over the moon about his recovery. I never thought that we would get to this point, and we're here, and we may get better. So,
I am proud, Johnny.
I'm incredibly proud.
I mean, I'm proud.
I know now that he's got quality of life post-fall, and that's something I never thought we could get him back to. It's almost like, there was talk.
Is that
You know, how do we treat his surgery? And, you know, some of the doctors are like, well, what was he like before? Do we need to, you know, there was question of whether he even did the hip replacement, whether he'd ever be able to walk again. And, you know, we knew his determination, and I knew that if anybody could do it, he could do it.
Thanks,
and,
Mom. I appreciate that.
And he's doing it.
He's doing it.
He's doing it.
I gave him a shower today, and he was pretty good. I mean, he forgets sometimes that he can stand, and he kind of goes, the cognition of that is a little bit slow, but he gets there. Yeah.
Thanks, Dee. And we could reverse that too. You could say that Dan's amazing and Danielle's very lucky. I think both statements would be true, Dee.
No.
But we'll honor Danielle with this statement.
I think
Just saying.
I think
it works both ways.
I think I deserve a kiss right here.
Do you?
Good on. Yeah. See,
All right, we got it out.
yes, he still has the cath, you guys. He still has the cath. We didn't succeed in that. Still not
Daniel
succeeding.
failed.
I failed. Oh, so
That's
now
your
it
fault.
becomes my fault.
Something you did over the last month.
Yeah.
Get a room. I mean, get
He
a
wishes.
room? We didn't even
Yes.
touch.
He wishes.
I'm ready to go for a room right now.
He's always ready.
You got a room, Marge?
He's ready. All those 3 inches.
Hey, baby. I mean, are you going to keep doing that?
It's
Are
not
you going to
about,
keep saying
it's
that?
not about the size, honey. It's
And
about,
there you go. You think
about-
it's so fucking
it's
funny.
about the motion of the ocean.
You think it's so funny to do that.
Honey, you treat
honey,
me right.
oh,
I
yes,
love it.
baby.
We roll and we
It might
roll.
feel like 3 inches in the fucking Grand Canyon, in the big wide open space.
Yes.
You know, the Chicks have a song, right? The Dixie Chicks, now the Chicks. It's about a young woman. It's called Wide Open Spaces. Well, let me tell you something.
Tickle
When you
me.
get older and you have kids, you're damn right you got wide open spaces.
Dan wants the 3 tickled, Rhonda. He does. Hey, baby, it's thick. That's all we need.
I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it.
The 3-inch Punisher.
Okay, that's hilarious. I mean, she thinks she's really fucking funny.
That
right
was
now.
funny.
No, it's hilarious.
I didn't say it.
Fucking
Scotty
hilarious.
did.
Let's open season here and let's see how she starts handling it.
You just
You
called
go
me the
bananas.
Grand Canyon.
I'm blocking these people. Ah.
You just
I'm
look.
blocking them. I'm
Christy
blocking them.
just said
I'm blocking them
not-
all. Okay, come on. Do I have any mods? Give me some more mods. Anybody who says 3 inches, get them out.
No, it's great. I am the Grand Canyon. I had 3 of your kids out of my vagina, so
Right. So
3 inches of prime silencer.
why stop at 3? Let's call it 2. Let's call it. Just call me. What's the name for that?
Dicky do.
No.
Oh,
What's
what?
the name for it?
For what?
Like
a
a
chode.
A choke?
Chode.
Chode.
A 3-inch thick puppy.
I'm gonna get a picture of the chode. I'm gonna chode up there. That's all right. You know what? Let the people be pleasantly surprised instead of, oh my God.
Well, we can show it.
I can show it.
I don't
you
think.
can
I
show
don't think a 3-inch penis is a micropene. That's less than 3 inches.
Are you sure?
The micropene. I've had a micropene.
You did.
Very micro.
How big was it?
Very micro.
Was it 3 inches?
It was less than 3 inches.
Less than 3?
It could have been a 2.5, if that, and it was very thin. So
Are you sure it was a guy
yeah,
and not like an engorged ish?
it
Could have been
it could have been.
engorged.
It could have been.
Could be an engorgement.
It was a thumb without the thickness.
Maybe it was a thumb.
It was a pimple.
Here she comes.
Anyway,
Here she
have
comes.
y'all? If y'all
again.
need a good summer read, I got this and I got some workbooks on Amazon. Yeah, it's a skin tag. It was a Vienna. Lily, I think it was. Have you ever seen a Vienna sausage?
I've never seen a Vienna sausage, no.
They're in a can and they're like way big, ye big. Dan's bigger than that, you guys. It's a gherkin. It comes with a magnifying glass. It needs room. Felicia, run. It's a Vienna. Ooh, people eat those, by the way. It was a little smoky. I'm Madison. It's a little smoky.
You know what?
A little
There are
smoky.
people out there that are 3 inches.
No,
and you
it's
know how they feel right now? You know what? You're emasculating all those poor men out there. That you
It
know.
was not a kibasa, that's for sure. It was a cocktail. Yeah, it was a little smoky. A 3 under 3 extended. No, he doesn't. I like the 3, you guys. Don't give him a hard time.
You just keep going. You keep going. You keep perpetrating.
It's everybody else.
No, you're doing it. It's not everybody else. I like the 3 inches.
By
Well,
the
go
way-
find 3 inches then. You're welcome to go find it if
By
you
the
like
way,
it so much.
Somebody, Wendy, I think. Wendy sent me this. It says, remember who the fuck you are. It's a bracelet. I love it. Look at this. Look, how cool is that?
How long is that? Is that about 2 inches?
That's an inch and a half.
Inch and a half?
You're a little bit bigger.
All right, so maybe.
Maybe.
Here she comes.
Ba-dum-bum. Ba-dum-bum.
Bum, 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 bum.
Get up and dance for everybody.
I'm not dancing
A
now.
little schmuckle. Anyway,
Pops is disgusted.
if you all
That's what he's doing. He's listening over here going, what in the fuck are they talking about?
if you
Who
all
are they talking to?
if you all need a good summer read, there you have it.
There you
It's
have it.
available on Amazon.
How I Found My Man 3.
That could be the new next book.
That could be the next book.
How to spice it up with a 3-incher.
Do you want 3, 4, 5, 6? What do you want? Are the Knicks up? Thank you for that update. I appreciate that.
A 3 won't
Rick,
gag
are
you.
you on here anywhere?
A Rick will not gag you, that is for sure.
My buddy Rick in New York is a big Knicks fan. What are you doing?
I'm showing my book.
I think I see it. I see it.
By the way, we have workbooks available, and we have journals.
Danielle has had that too, right?
What?
You had a big one.
A
Like,
bigger one.
so you had a micro, a big one, and then
It depends what
and then
people.
me. I mean, so where the fuck do I fit in between the micro and the
You're in between.
obviously, but where? I mean, is it? Never mind.
Do you really want me to say?
I don't know. Do I not want you to say?
Okay,
That's
so-
the first time you've
so-
ever given me an indication.
Okay, so
That's the
technically,
first time.
what's the rule? Hold on. What's the rule? Typically, they say your peen size is the size of your forearm. You got a really big forearm.
I guess I'm out of sequence or out of whatever that means. I don't add up.
You're fine, Dan.
All right. I have a fat big toe. Does that mean anything?
He's a good sucker.
I am.
Hey,
Unfortunately,
do you
I
guys-
never get to practice.
Do you guys all know about the rose? He is the rose. They made the rose after his sucking.
The rose?
Yeah, it's a sucker. Jake knows. He sent us one. Dan is.
Is Jake on here?
Jake is on here.
Hey, Jake.
Yeah. There is a thing that's too big.
Yeah,
Jake.
I mean,
There is, and I don't want too big. I don't
4
want
inches
too
is
small.
way too big. I mean, we don't want to hurt anybody.
I literally want something that's comfortable. That's it.
Am I comfortable?
You're very comfortable, honey.
I don't want to be very fucking comfortable. Just comfortable is fine. There she goes. May, if you ask and I see it, I will answer, I promise. She size divided by 3.
Are you talking about the size of my vagina?
No, he's saying shoe size divided by 3. And that doesn't work, I can tell you, because my shoe size is
Dan's
9.5. And
I buy you 10s.
it doesn't matter, it still doesn't work.
It still's there.
I don't think it's shoe size divided by 3. It might be like shoe size
No, they
divided
say
by
your
2 would be
forearm.
pretty close.
Let's compare forearms. Who would have the bigger peen? You. You're a little longer than me.
I'm a little longer than you.
But you're
That's
thick.
a compliment.
If you-
I'm a little
if-
longer than my wife,
If you
guys.
look at Dan, he's a little thick, right? So that should tell you he's very girthy. That's good. That's not a bad thing. It's a compliment.
But I'm wait a minute. What do you mean I'm a little thick? What does that mean?
I mean,
Are you talking about my body?
No, I'm just talking. Look at you. I mean, you've got a thick forearm. You know, look at this thing.
Ooh, that's good.
And your feet. You can show your feet. Your feet are very thick.
Oh, my feet.
Isn't that an indicator of girth? You know.
No, is it the indicator of girth?
I'm just saying, you guys are missing out on the girth right here, baby. Not too long.
I have to watch her because she's probably doing this over my head or something like that. It's no information, user, because nothing you've heard is accurate, right? This is all just bullshit. The big stuff, the small stuff, it's all in fun. It's like going to a show and going, oh, they're giving me too much information. I'm getting the full exam. Good night in Norway. Thank you for staying up so late. You can always catch the rest on YouTube. This is Intercourse, Pennsylvania. Anyone been there?
You can't go.
There she goes.
Dan, you're dying on the line.
The Colts owner, Jimmy Irsay, passed away. I did not know that. George Wendt passed away as well. Norm from Cheers.
Yes, he did. I heard that.
Intercourse is a real thing, Golden. It's a real city. Drum. Thank you, man. It's 2 a.m. in Northern Ireland. It's 6 here, so you're about 7 hours away from, or 8 hours ahead of us. The new kittens are all doing fine. They're both hanging out. One's a little more brave than the other. Grammy Shammy, do I have your number? Oh, you've actually been to Intercourse. Is there like a brothel there? I mean, what's going on in Intercourse, Pennsylvania? Is it like one of those counties where it's legal? 9 a.m. Pia, are you ahead or behind? Pennsylvania, there's a lot of Amish in Pennsylvania. Absolutely. Oh, Intercourse is mostly Amish. Interesting. It's near Lancaster. Dad's right over there eating. In fact, I'll use this opportunity since Daniel's gone. I can't show his face because he's got food face.
Well, he's fine now, but he's eating cookies.
Oh, he's eating a cookie. Oh, he's finished his dinner?
Yeah.
And he's munching cookies. And the interesting thing about those cookies is I don't know where they are or where Danielle hides them, but...
What cookies are in the cookies area?
All right, they're in the cookie area. I don't know where the cookie... I just don't know where the cookie area is, Pop. Danielle won't tell me. You enjoy those cookies. Look at that. He gave me a cookie.
For you.
Pop, I appreciate that so much, but I haven't had dinner yet. So you eat that cookie.
How about this one?
No, you eat those cookies, Pop. I'll get my own. I appreciate that. Look at that. Look at that. You all saw, that people do videos. Will my dad share? Will my baby share? Well, Dad obviously will share. As if we didn't know that already. But we know it. Now it's been confirmed.
Excuse me.
Madison, he's progressing. The disease is progressing, but he's doing amazing. He never should have been able to come back to where he is now. It's really against the odds, given his condition, both mentally and physically going into the fall. And the fact that he is recovering is quite amazing. Pacers are down by 4. Thank you. Not on hospice yet. It's something that as we need, we need those kinds of services. We are certainly looking into it. It's open. Both hospice and palliative care offer different services. But right now he's doing so well that they've discharged him from, physical therapy. They've discharged him from nursing services because he's just doing so well that they don't really need to monitor much. So we consider ourselves incredibly lucky. Every good day is a bonus at this point. Every day that he can enjoy life and watch TV and interact with his kids, even if it's only for a couple hours out of that day, I think it's
Oh, Naomi. Good
it
for
makes
you.
everything more than worth it.
Yeah.
To know that we're extending
You
this
guys,
man's life,
we
and
have
not
hats.
just his life, but the quality of life.
Sabmerch.com. We have a line of hats. Yeah, sabmerch.com.
A pop food truck.
He
that
is
would be good.
doing
Pop's food.
he is doing really well. He's doing better than expected, right? I mean, they have like, you know, do you survive? What 93-year-old survives the fall? And sometimes it's very, very small amount. And so it's the first year out of a fall is the toughest statistically.
The first month is, every month that he survives is
Hi,
a
Stacey.
very good thing. Most people in his condition
Oh, you
at
build
his
food
age
trucks?
don't
Cool.
survive
Scott.
the first month.
No, he cannot walk by himself anymore. Absolutely.
He might be able to, dog mom, but he can't. We can't let him because he is really susceptible to a fall. And if he falls again, I fear we would never have this kind of bounce back. I don't think we could do what we did the last 2 months. I mean, it's been about 2 months now, and it has been
Of course, Naomi. That's what
an
we're
incredible
trying to do.
journey. And I don't think we could do it. I don't think he could do
Bye,
it.
Iceman. Thanks for showing up.
I'm going to root for the Knicks for no reason, user. I don't really care. You know, Indiana wins, but I'll root for the Knicks.
Thanks. We have our own line, sabmerch.com, you guys. Some great hats. I would, Scott. I have a lot of
We've been to the East
family on
Coast.
the East Coast.
Danielle
So
and I,
let me know what they are, and I'll tell my East Coast family.
we've gone through the East Coast to meet her family because all her family, her dad's side, they're all in New York, they're in Long Island, they're, you know, back there. So
No, he did not get the cath out.
there's a video. He failed the P test. We're upping his flow max, and then he's gonna go for one more P test. And if he fails that, then we're gonna schedule him for a little procedure. Just because he's doing well enough that, you know, we may as well. If we can
North
get that
Carolina.
catheter out, we can improve
Jake,
quality
if
of
you're
life even
Jake,
more.
if you're here, Scott Blake, he has food trucks in North Carolina. I don't even know what Carolina you're in.
Well, you just said North Carolina.
I know, no, Scott is, but I don't know
Oh.
what Jake is in. North, I don't remember. It's
Yep,
soft
tapping
and
is
to the
clapping.
right.
Thank you for the tapping.
Bye, Andrew. You too. You sent Amazon to me? Great. Or to Dan. We don't need any more. I'm going to give Andrew the other magical sucker. You do them all? All right.
North
Well, we got a lot of
Carolina,
North Carolina. So, Scott, plug your
My
people.
brother went to school in, I think it was South Carolina, Wake Forest. I don't know if it's in North or South Carolina. I think it was South Carolina. But he did 4 years of medical school there in the Carolinas. I never once went to visit him. He did have his
Hi, Russ,
car
thanks.
parked in, you know, I was a teenager at the time that my brother was in law school, or medical school, excuse me. I was like 14, and I used to steal his car out of my mom's garage. It was all covered up. It was a Ford Fiesta, and I had the key. So at 14, I was stealing his car all the time, driving it all over while he was in medical school. Drove it to Lake Tahoe, everywhere, to my mom's chagrin. You know, 14, that's what I was doing at 14.
My dad was born in Cairo, Hanny. Yep. So, got a little Egyptian.
North
there.
Carolina. Thank you, Emily. I appreciate that.
He is one of a kind, that's for sure. Ed,
Yeah, Ed is one of a kind.
definitely one of a kind.
Yeah. And
How's
Andrew,
things?
Andrew's blowing me away. Andrew has a viral frickin' video. Andrew hit
2
2
million.
million in 2 days. I don't think I've had a video that's
We have
done
2,
that.
Patty. We have 2 kittens, you guys.
Amen.
Yeah. Hopefully, we have 7 days of this antibiotic.
Angel, I'll answer that question.
Yeah.
If I forget, remind me. It's how he fell. So my dad fell about 2 months ago at 5 in the morning walking to the bathroom. And Danielle heard the fall. She got up. I was still sleeping. And I woke up when she yelled for my name when he couldn't get up, or she couldn't get him up. And sure enough, you know, I picked him up from behind. By the
And
way,
he
which
knew.
you're not supposed to do.
And he knew. I
He
mean,
knew
he knew.
that-
He
he
said,
knew he thought-
I broke my hip. He said that.
And I picked him up to see if he could stand, and I held him. He couldn't stand, so I moved him back to the bed, sat him down, we called the ambulance. But you should never pick someone up who falls. You should call the ambulance and let the professionals do it. That was my bad.
I'm here. I'm here, Eduardo.
How you doing in Southern California? Here she comes. That's in my head now. East Coast Custom Maintenance. Andrew's video is on Danielle's channel, Mrs. D-Cell NorCal 3 on TikTok. But if you're on TikTok, I have a good video on today as well. So you don't have to just leave and go check hers out. I've got a great one with my dad this morning, how we get him out of bed. And it's really one of the better videos I've done. And it's just
By the
real.
way,
I just set the camera up and I went and just demonstrated how we get him up
By
every
the way,
day.
I've done
Keep
that
him,
too. You're a little behind the times. I've
and
already
keep
done
him
that.
going.
I've done that twice.
Well,
dear.
but you can compare them. And
I've done that
I think
twice.
my video's better.
Of course. Yeah.
I think it's better.
Hi from Santa Cruz. I visited Santa Cruz. I grew up in the Santa Cruz.
My
mountains.
dad's favorite place was Santa Cruz. That was where they vacationed, you know, in the 40s and 50s.
I think when Josh was
That's
like
where my
a
dad
month
vacationed.
old, Grandpa held him over the cliff and said,
Intercourse,
"Look."
PA, that's correct.
Yeah, my mom was not very happy about that. Held him over the cliff.
Rita, that's not a bad idea. Give me that video and I'll post it on the big channel for Andrew. Although people.
Wait, Danielle, I knew your dad back in the 90s in Nashville. I was head concierge at Lowe's Vanderbilt, and he was the boundary. Yes, he was, Scott. He was. He was the boundary in South Street. Absolutely.
I went to the Boundary with her. We met
Yeah.
him there once. That man scared the shit out of me. He was, as you know, Scott, he was a big guy, right?
Scout, thank you so much for saying that. I love that. Pierre
That
was
is really cool.
Pierre was a
remember that
magical. Was he not a magical man? I mean, how amazing was that? Thank you. You gave me goosebumps. I love that.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that. That makes my day. When I was a little kid, scout around, I'm going to tell you, I would walk down in downtown Nashville with my family. Pierre was always smiling. Oh.
Yeah.
You're going to make me cry.
I really regret the fact that he did not live on and that I didn't have a chance to get to know him better and hang out and drink some beers with him.
Oh, Scout, you made my night.
But he did scare the shit out of me.
I really appreciate you saying that. And when I was a little kid, before he remarried and had his two other kids, people would always walk up to me and they knew. They were like, "You must be Pierre Behar's daughter, are you?" And I was like, I was little. That was really sweet. Thank you so much.
Jamie, my dad's fine. He's eating dinner over there. He's doing really well.
Oh,
Doing better than anybody could have expected.
that makes me really
Intercourse
teary-eyed.
is a city in Pennsylvania. But really, what I'm doing, I've got hair seeds in. I had a full head of hair put in. So, in a minute, if we get to 40,000 likes, I'm going to take my hat off, and you're going to see a brand new head of hair. So if you can just get us to 40,000 likes, I'll take this hat off, and you'll see. I mean,
I have
look
no
out!
words.
Man. I may have to go out and play the field for a little while with this new head of hair.
That really
Could open up new doors that were never open to me. Women that just don't deal with bald men. There's women out there like that. You're bald, bad genetics. I'm not doing it.
My dad's
Vain much.
third wife. It was his third wife. She's still
Yes,
around.
Pat.
Yes.
I am Mr. Vanity.
I'm very close with my siblings. Yes.
We're
my
getting to
dad's.
40,000
I
likes.
dated the GM of the
We're
Trace.
getting close.
and we were
We're getting
buds.
close.
Oh, Scout about.
The
I
hat comes
appreciate
off
that.
at 40,000 likes. We're 1,000 away.
You
The
made
hat comes off.
you made my night. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
All right, watch out. At 40, here it comes.
His kids.
Ah, shit.
His kids are still there.
They haven't taken it.
I mean his kids,
Damn
but
it.
Michael and Matthew are still there. Yeah. And Mikey is actually in the restaurant business. So he's taken after my dad's footsteps. So he's downtown. He's at a new hotel, I think. Hi, Sam.
Here she comes.
So he makes amazing food
Here
too.
she
You know, my dad
comes.
did a stint in Paris for bread making.
Pat, bald is beautiful. Bald's where it's at. Bald people. You know, there's a song about short people, right? Short people got nobody. Who's that guy? He's the guy who sings about songs in LA. Who sings short people? He kind of sings about LA. But if you could take short people and just and just put bald people. You could just substitute bald for short, and you still got a great song.
You can leave your hat on. Joe Cocker, that's right. This is the book.
Randy Newman, thank you for that. Thanks, guys. Jerry Lynn, thank you.
Hi, I'm Davis
NP
Mario.
student, you're correct. Thank you, Richard.
Bulldog must be bald.
I mean, bald is beautiful, but on a woman.
It's not.
I mean, not the head. Bald is beautiful.
Cocker.
Joe? Hey, Joe. Cocker.
If you guys need a good summer read, find out how Dan and Danielle fell in love. By
Her perspective.
not the
You don't have my perspective.
No.
That's coming. My perspective is very different. But
You
it's
didn't read
real.
it. Did you read my perspective?
I read it when she wrote it.
Chrissy Lyon says it's a great book.
It's
Alta
a book.
Cocker. I know what Alta Cocker is.
Joe Alta Cocker.
I'm going to get it and read it in my backyard. Backyard has got to be a happy place. Yes. So don't forget,
Randy Newman.
when you buy the book, you leave a review. Leave a review after you read it. Make sure once you read it and you love it, thank you, Shelley. I appreciate you. There you have it, Drake. There you have it. Hello from the Philippines and Grace. Hello, Ireland here. We've got a lot of Ireland people. Yeah,
Because Ireland people are happy.
they are happy.
The Irish people
I
are
think
happy.
they have the luck of the leprechaun.
Oh, they got the
Is
they
green
got
your
the
favorite?
Guinness.
Yes,
The Irish
after you're
got the
done
Guinness.
reading it. After you're done reading it,
When you-
make sure
you know,
you flood because
When
you
you
got
wake up to a
you got,
nice warm
you
Guinness,
got the
you're gonna have a
trolls
good day.
moving over and commenting on my lives. Nothing to do with the book. You should only be verified purchasers. Yeah, verified. Grandpa's done. So should we see if he wants to?
How's he doing?
I don't know.
How
I'm
did he
talking
get
to him.
I'm tired to get up.
Me too.
I'm so fucking tired.
Me too.
I am tired.
We're not together. It's just all business.
I actually have Mary Blueberries in the bedroom back there. My Nigerian princess.
I have another house. I leave after the live.
Yeah, she got a house. She lives with Nick Bosa.
I wish. He's got a good bank account.
Well, you're welcome to him.
I married the
You're welcome to. You married the wrong guy.
I did. You
Not
promised.
my
You
fault.
had a lot of promises that you failed.
Well, I think you just exaggerated those promises in your head because I've reached every milestone that I wanted to in life. I'm living in my. Well, go play the fucking lottery. Go play the lottery. Take your book fame and go find some rich man. And
Oh,
you'll be
by the
happy.
way, there's a good book out right now. It's called There You Have It by Danielle Behar Salinger. I think I'm gonna just take off Salinger and put Behar. Yeah, just because.
Because you don't want to sell as many copies. Take it on up. Take it on up.
Salinger's supposed to sell me more copies.
I
then
think
we're
it's more
not
more
doing
well
it.
known.
Well,
I mean, Behar. What do people know Behar from? Who? Who's that chick on The View?
Joy Behar.
Joy. What a joy she is.
Joy.
She's such a
They're
joy
fun.
to watch.
Yeah, she is a joy.
Joy
I
Behar.
don't mind her. She's fun.
She's no joy.
She likes to stir the pot.
I
I
call
love
no
a good
joy.
pot stirrer.
She's a pot stirrer.
Love it.
The wrong kind of pot, though.
Well, how do you know? It's a good pot. How do you know it's a bad pot?
I don't know. She's not. I know it.
It's on Amazon. Just look up Danielle Salinger book and it'll show all my sales. I have a journey. I have a journey, not a journey. I do have a journey. The journey's in here. The journal is. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I boring
I'll
you?
go right ahead. Let's go ahead. I'll go out and get a beer. You
This
finish
is
up.
this is our empire. I am part of that empire. Why are you gimping?
Empire. Our empire.
By the way, we also have a journal that's empty and we have a workbook available and there's another one coming. So if you guys like to work your brain and if you like to write and journal, well, we got 3 books for you available now on Amazon. Look up Danielle Salinger books. and you'll get all 3 of them that are up. Yeah, if you like to journal, if you're gonna, is it clockwise? I love stirring the shit. I mean, that's how we have fun in life, is stirring the shit, right? Oh God, Sadie, fuck that. Give him your leg and tell him to cry me a river. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jen. I appreciate it.
That's all we do is stir the shit.
Why not? It's fun.
I know.
Are you not? You were up. You should have seen. We both. His hip hurts. My hip hurts. We're. You Ferris, Jen. What did you think about the marriage chapter? Jen just finished the marriage chapter.
Congratulations, Jen.
Well, I'm just saying.
Nick's up by 7 at halftime. I'm glad we're getting updates. That's why Rick's not on here. He must be watching the game.
He's doing good. Should I wheel him in and see what he's doing?
If you want.
Can you help me up? Put your hand under my ass and lift me up. Just don't grab the hole. Well, great.
Go ahead.
Ew.
Go ahead.
Lift it. No.
I'm
not
trying.
there. Not in the crack.
Look, ow! Don't
Lift me.
sit on my hands.
1, 2, 3. Lift.
1, 2, 3. There she goes. You're gonna see how he's doing.
Let's go see. You want to come talk to us?
You?
That was me. That was Dan. He sneezed.
You got to assess him first.
He's assessed.
He's assessed. All right.
He's clean. He's assessed.
Here he
Okay,
comes.
more.
Okay, well,
I
there's
bought-
more.
Ow.
What?
Dance?
Because of the wine.
That's not my wine,
It's
Pop.
my wine, Ed.
That's not my
I
wine.
don't know,
shit.
what am I doing over here?
Do you want to talk or do you want to watch TV?
You want to watch TV or do you want to talk to a whole bunch of people?
Oh my gosh, a lot of people.
Yeah, a whole bunch of people, Pop.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah, they're all.
got my little,
I can't get in
there
there.
are two that I got.
Here.
I'll try and get in with you, Pop.
Huh?
I said I'll try and get in the picture with you.
I got one iota I gotta put it here for everybody.
All right.
It fits in like I got it on the screen like that.
Well, Pop, these are the only screens we got.
What?
This is the only screens we have, and we're talking to a whole bunch of people out here, Pop. People love to hear what you have to say, Dad, because you are a famous man known worldwide.
Me?
You
Famous for what?
famous for being Ed,
For what?
for being yourself, Dad. You're famous because you just are that way. You've caught a lot of people's attention, Pop, and people like you.
They probably don't like me, that's probably why they heard of me.
I believe that they like you, Pop.
I hope you're right, well, whatever it is. So
You guys
what's
like my dad? You like Ed? They'll tell you whether they like you right now, Pop, because these are honest people. And they will tell you. And I think that everyone on here, Pop, thinks you're amazing. And you are amazing.
Find out.
I'm going to find out right now. Look, absolutely. Love Ed. We love Ed. Watching from Afghanistan. Big fan of Ed. We love Ed. Love Ed. Look at that, Pop. Hi, Pops. Yes, we love him. Love you, Pop. Love you, Grandpa. We'll find out. People laughing. We love you, Dr. Salinger. Pop. Is that not convincing? Look at that. Everybody is saying how much they love you.
Don't forget
Dad.
about YouTube.
Right, except on this one.
No, they're saying it there too, Pop. Look at all those hearts. Those are all for you, Pop.
That has nothing to do with me.
It has everything to do with you, Dad. You don't realize it, Pop, but you caught the attention and heart of the world, Dad. The people have been watching you struggle to get through difficult times, and people respect the hell out of you. They think you're an amazing person, Pop.
I don't know about that.
Well, you can trust me. They do, Dad.
Coke.
Whatever.
Here. Cokes.
Family, this to me is all family, so we're all the same.
Yeah, well, you got a big family, Pop. You got a family that is in the hundreds of thousands or millions of people, Pop. Excuse me, you got a lot of people that love you.
That could be too. A lot of people hate me.
I don't know anyone that hates you. Some people hate me and Danielle, but not you,
I
Pop.
think I win the award for the most hate. But that's okay. Cheers to all the haters.
Pop, that damn dog's barking,
She
huh?
wants something.
Dad,
Yeah,
how do you feel, man?
normal.
You feel normal?
Pretty much so right now.
Yeah. You like living, you live with me?
Pardon me?
You know you live with me. I'm your son, Pop.
Yeah, I live with you or you live with me.
Either way, it doesn't matter. We live together.
Okay.
I'm your son, you're my father, and we live together, Pop. That damn dog does nothing but irritate me with that high-pitched bark.
He wants to get
No, but then
active
you
too.
love her at night. And then
I
you
love the
call
dog,
her.
but not the bark. Not that high-pitched bark.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, give me some attention.
Well, she wants attention.
Dad, what do you think, man?
About what?
I don't know, about life. Are you happy with life?
Well, I'm not sad with it right now. This is different. It's all new stuff that I'm talking about
Yeah.
and stuff you're talking about too.
This is new, especially the social media is pretty new for you, Pop. You
Oh.
discovered it in your 90s.
Am I gonna what?
Yeah, you became a social media star in your 90s, Pop. You did more after 90 than most people do their entire
What
lives.
did
Dad.
I do at 90?
You became famous, Dad. Excuse you. You became you caught the eye, you caught the attention of the world, Pop. That's what you did at 90. You caught the attention of the world. Uh-oh.
Here's Oz.
Pop, look at that. You see that
Be
right there?
careful with that cat. If you sit on it, they have diseases you don't
All right.
know much about.
All right. Grandpa has not been a fan or a big fan of these kittens. It's incredible. This is like the third time we've introduced the kittens to my dad.
This is Ozzy.
And my dad has no,
This is Ozzy. Ozzy.
there's no
has,
interest in the kittens.
Ozzy has both eyes. Yeah. The other Sweet Pea has only one eye right now. We kept both kitties. Yeah, we kept both kitties. So here's this is Oz, Ozzy Osbourne, right here. He's really cute. He's the one who's most
I
adventurous.
still got that though.
That's yours, Pop. You can drink that.
Right, I have to give that a little bit.
No.
Well,
he
take a
doesn't.
drink. Take a drink.
No, I don't want to drink that.
All right, we'll put it back.
I just said I still know that I'm still not down. I'm still down to the point where I want to be.
Well, you're going to drink that whole thing before tonight's over. You're
Ed, do
doing
you want to
great.
pet the cat?
What?
Do you want to pet the kitty? Look,
It's a little kitty,
it's a
Pop.
baby kitty.
Another cat.
It's only 4 weeks old, Pop.
What?
You want to hold the kitty?
4 weeks, you said?
Yeah.
You wanna hold her?
You want to say hi to the kitty? This is Ozzy. Ozzy.
Oh,
Ozzy. Yeah.
he's healthy.
He's healthy. Look.
She's looking at you, Pop. You want to pet her?
He wants to get out.
Do you want to pet him?
Want to pet the kitty?
He wants to go somewhere, wherever it is.
I will tell you, my dad has never been a giant animal fan the way that his entire family is. I don't know where we got it, but his entire family just loves animals, all of them. And Grandpa puts up with them. He's living with all these animals, but he's never been a huge, showing my hat. Pop, have you ever been here to Intercourse, Pennsylvania?
Where's that?
Intercourse, Pennsylvania.
No, never been there.
I'll bet you've been pretty close. Have you been to Pennsylvania?
Yeah,
I know you have. And there's a city called Intercourse, Pennsylvania.
I don't know. I don't check that.
No, it probably wasn't big on your list. but-
Basically, I'm just in the local problem. That's where I give
But,
it
yeah,
right now.
This
what I
this
think
is-
he's saying
This
is
is a
that
Sweet Pea.
he drove in a motorhome, so he didn't go into big cities. He went where it was easy to drive the motorhome.
This is Sweet Pea.
He looks tired, Gina, but I'll tell you, it's a lot better than he's been, at this time of day, 3 weeks ago,
This one's
he wouldn't be falling asleep. His
This is-
eyes wouldn't be open.
See, Sweet
What's
Pea's
that?
eyes are open.
What,
today.
Pop?
What are we talking about?
Well, we're answering questions to all these people here. And there's a cat there that people are talking about.
Spetty
People
Wop.
are asking about you.
This
So
is-
we're just answering questions from all the people that are watching,
This is
Pop.
Spetty Wop. Spetty Wop.
What?
I know, baby. I'm so sorry.
We got Coco's right here. You can't see her, but she's right here looking at that cat. I'll show you. There's Coco. Because
Yeah.
Danielle's holding the cat. And of course,
Yeah, I know. What?
Spetty Wop.
what, Pop?
No, we don't have to
All
go
I
to
really,
the
really want.
You want to watch TV, Pop?
No, I would
No
say,
tail.
what I really want is, watch that.
Sweet pea.
All right, dear. Let's go.
No,
Okay,
no,
let's-
no, 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 no.
Pop,
Let me put sweet pea.
All right, go
down.
ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
You might have got a little
A little bit
overwhelmed.
there to use.
Pop, that's your drink, Dad. You can drink that.
Oh yeah, I know. And I got another one to drink too.
Yeah, well, we'll fill this up. Go ahead and take a drink, and we'll fill it up when you're done with it.
No, it's another company.
Well, that's just your cup, Pop. It's some pomegranate juice, some blueberry juice. I know you like it because you drink it a lot.
Yeah.
The hip is getting better. There's no question about that.
What are you doing?
I'm hanging out with you, Pop.
That's
I'm
okay.
doing what I did a couple months ago before you got hurt. We're back to doing it because you have improved enough that we can start doing this again, Pop. And that's a really big thing for you. You really have done something. But
Yes, Quinny. Of
Why
course
don't
we
you-
kept the pig. I mean, of course we
why
kept.
don't we take him to watch some TV?
Okay.
Because I just not.
Yeah, he's not 100%. Okay, come on, let's go. Take your cup. Hold that.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was Fetty Wap. So of course
am
we
I
kept both
doing?
of them.
You're gonna watch a little TV,
You
Pop.
guys don't understand who I am.
Well,
Once they
wait a
come in
minute.
my driveway, I'm done.
What am I bringing?
I'm gonna show you.
You're
I'm
bringing
gonna
the
show you.
drink with you. So, all right. So, at times like that, we brought him out. I just don't. I'm not real comfortable with that. So we'll let him watch some TV, and hopefully next time he's doing a little better. Okay, I will try and notice compliments. I do watch especially that version, and I'll see all the comments that I missed. So I see most of them after the fact. I mean, he's doing good,
Okay,
definitely,
scoot over.
but just not where I'm comfortable bringing him on a live. He's just not quite there. He was there the last live we did. He came out for like 10 minutes and did pretty good, but I don't want him to struggle, and so we'll just wait till he.
Here's the thing
So he's doing
about
better.
here's the thing about the cats, you guys. Here's the thing about Danielle. Danielle is worried about the more obligations she has, right? So I knew once the cats come into my home, I'm a goner. I'm a goner. Everybody
We're doing
knows
well
that.
for him.
Everybody knows that. Even Dan, he's like, just bring them home, she'll be fine. Like Donnie, he knew. Everybody, hi Sean Doggy. Everybody knows, It's just that thing. Mom bitches, but she ends up loving them.
I
the
even
most.
bitched when Andrew said, "I'm bringing home a cat." I'm all, "You check with your mom. You're gonna have to take care of it before seeing it. But once you see them, that's the end of it."
No, I'm a sucker, you guys, for animals, and that's why we have as many as we have.
Mark is, I think, doing okay. I talked to him a couple times
We
today.
have 10.
I don't know if
we
he's
have-
on here or
We
not.
have 10 rescue kitties now. Either they have found us some way, right? Basically,
every one of them.
every one of them has been one now that we have found. You
Yeah.
have found, Hannah has found,
My
Andrew
sister
has
found Bart and brought him
Carrie
here.
have found.
Everyone brings animals
yeah,
to our house.
because they know we're fucked. We know.
We're suckers.
We're suckers. So I can't. And everybody's like, well, I'll take the other one. No.
We
no.
don't have to bottle feed them. They're eating and drinking on their own. They've just gotten to that point. So thank God we don't
So
have to
you
bottle
have to
them.
understand, I'm the biggest sucker on the planet. And I know once they come in my
Some are
driveway.
inside, some are outside.
No, they're all pretty much
Some of them.
outside. They're in and out. They're in and
What am I
out.
talking about? Most of them are inside
What are
cats.
you talking
But they,
about?
some. There's only most of them are inside. There are some that are outside, but they come in sometimes.
And by the way, I wouldn't separate them at this point.
No, we wouldn't separate the two.
Ozzy
kittens. They're
is
too connected.
so connected with,
Sweet pea.
Sweet Pea is so connected with Ozzy. It would be an injustice to separate them. I mean, they sleep together. Sabmerch.com, Jerry. sabmerch.com. So we have to keep them together. We're fucking suckers. He's a sucker, I'm a sucker, but they're more suckers than me. No, I say no. Then they bring them home.
All right.
By the
covered
way,
it.
buy a book.
All right.
Oh, Jesus. Really?
I mean, all right. Go ahead.
What do you want to talk about?
I don't care. I just want to get on a roll.
Get on your roll.
I'm trying, but we're getting
Find
interrupted by kittens and books and grandpas and
By the way, buy a book. Amazon.com.
There you have
Danielle
it.
Salinger books.
There you have it.
Or sadmerch.com. I mean, you act like that doesn't help our family for some
It
reason.
does, but I mean,
Lord have mercy.
I do need a nap actually. Last night was tough. I tried
He's
to
been
sleep
really
there. I
hard
tried
today.
to sleep out here. I just couldn't fall asleep. I have not heard the Junie story.
Who?
I don't know. Is someone getting me to say something? Junie story. I don't know. I haven't heard it. It could be a real thing.
Mama June? See, it's so bad. Sorry I came on your page. We're sorry you came on our page too.
Thanks for letting us know, man. I appreciate that.
This isn't an airport.
You
John.
came on our page, didn't like it, and then let
Yeah,
us know.
This isn't an airport.
That's
You don't have to make an announcement.
what. It's just pretty classy, man. It's a
Yeah.
pretty classy thing to
Very
do.
classy. Sadmerch.com.
Classy.
Sadmerch.com for the hats. Mhm.
Oh, it's about a puppy? I like puppies.
You guys, stop sending the animals here because Danielle
Stop sending us animals.
handle it. Oh,
I don't
Dan
think
needs
you need
attention.
that. I don't think any of them have sent us an animal.
It's coming. I think they do.
What's your hat say? Queef Queen.
It goes with your I Love Intercourse.
All right. Island Intercourse, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania.
Queef Queen, Elk Grove, California. There's a town called Queef Queen, Elk Grove.
Do you ship to Canada?
Yes. We ship to Canada. I pay for the shipping to ship to Canada. Don't tell Dan. Yeah.
Oh, like, yeah.
Gotta build the kitty castle. Yes, Tracy, I need to build a kitty castle. GoFundMe for the kitty castle.
Don't we have a kitty castle?
No.
I thought we had that Kit Kat toy in there. There's
Yeah,
a
they're
cat
talking
toy
about
in there.
like the whole like a kitty montage for the other. You know who Howard Stern? I just learned today.
Howard?
Howard and his wife do foster care, and they have cats, and they
Wow.
they foster them.
Wow. Howard
Howard Stern,
Stern?
and his wife.
Is that the same one that was in the movie or a new wife? Allison was his wife.
I think
right?
it's still Allison.
I don't think it's Allison.
Or Allison.
I'm pretty sure they got divorced.
Oh, I don't
But
know.
it was a great movie. Allison was in the movie. And then he dumped her after the movie.
How about that to cats?
He dumped her after the movie. He does that. His name is Beth. Allison, I know this world is killing you.
Danielle, are you jealous if
That's a great
Dan
song,
checks
by
out
the way.
another woman? Dan checks out more women than I even know.
All right, so we got Beth.
Oh, it's Beth.
Okay, so what's the Kiss song? I know. What's it? Beth, I hear you calling, but I won't be home tonight.
We collect kitties.
Me and the
apparently, too.
boys gonna be playing all night.
What's the
So
secret?
we got Beth and Allison
What's the
covered in
secret to
song.
not being jealous? Loyalty.
Don't cheat. You know that trust is the
Beth,
secret.
I hear you calling.
But I can't come home right now.
I love the Allison song.
Me and
Elvis
the boys have
Costello.
been playing.
Elvis Costello.
We just can't find the sound. But the secret is trust. If you trust,
We collect.
you don't have jealousy. And we have that
Oh,
thing,
God.
zero tolerance, right?
I trust you.
We've always said zero tolerance.
Look at him.
So
run
if
away
she
from me.
cheated,
Look at him.
that's zero tolerance.
I cheat
and I feel the same way.
You cheat
when
every
you
day.
disrespect your spouse that way,
Oh, not by the kitchen.
that is
Chronicles.
not at all
Not by
acceptable
the Kitchen
for me
Chronicles.
personally.
The Kitchen Chronicles are.
Oh, Beth, what can I
Wait
do?
till you see the Kitchen Chronicles that I took today.
We have 2 dogs.
Wait till you see that one. Today was a doozy.
Everything was together.
No,
So,
and then you had a box of Fruit Loops over there,
ooh,
and you had a couple, and then you had Fruit Loops all over the floor.
ooh.
Yeah.
It was
I
the
love
Fruit Loop
Archie Bunker.
Chronicle.
I had the Archie Bunker baby doll with a penis and everything. Yeah, I should get it out.
You do?
Yeah, my grandma gave it to me.
An Archie Bunker doll?
I should
Carol
get
O'Connor?
it. Yeah, Carol O'Connor, who looks exactly.
Archie Bunker
I
is
should get it
one
out.
of
Let
the
me see
most
if I can
iconic
find it.
characters
Let me see if I
on
can find
TV. And Carol O'Connor was as far away as you could be from that character as anybody could be in the arts. He was such a sweet man in person, but he played a great Archie Bunker. You know, kind of a little bit about, date night stuff. When I turn into misogynistic Dan, I'm looking a little bit to Archie Bunker. That attitude was great. Carol Connor was an incredibly kind man in reality. He was a wonderful human being. You still have a mongoose? Like a bike? I remember mongoose bikes when I was a kid. I still watch All in the Family. It's still on MeTV, and I watch it quite often.
I didn't even realize I had these.
Oh, now you're gonna see some dolls.
Look at these.
Holy
You guys,
shit.
stop it right now. Hold these.
Stop it.
Hold these.
Stop it. Is this
Cabbage
Archie?
Patch. That's Cabbage Patch.
Oh, that's a Cabbage Patch
Yeah.
doll. Look at that.
Here's another one. This is hand painted. Hand painted.
Why we're doing this, I'm not exactly
Because
sure,
why
but
not?
you guys like that.
I'm gonna show you something from
Cabbage
Jim.
Patch Pig.
I'm gonna show you for something from Jim Henson in a
Alright.
second.
All right. Wow.
My Aunt Laura.
Really?
Yep. Here's another Cabbage Patch doll.
Her Aunt Laura hails from a very
This is
prestigious
a
family.
puppet from Jim Henson. Look at that.
What? Are you kidding? That's
No.
from Jim Henson.
Yeah.
He made that?
Accurate.
That is pretty impressive. If Jim Henson made this,
This
then
is
I
me.
would be very
This
impressed.
is me and my dad. Look at that. This is, Dan called him Noriega for the longest time.
Yes, I did. Not to his face. Never to his face. This is a big man. He was a big man.
Check out how sexy this woman is right here. Look at that.
Ooh.
But that's not the Archie Bunker doll. But I'm gonna find it because I think I know. I forgot about these. Look at
How
that.
cute you were.
I know. I was like 13 then.
I wonder if you were sweet.
I was. Jim Henson. This is a puppet. It's a puppet.
I don't ever remember you looking like that. With that weird hair. Like that's got to be 80s or 80s hair.
I have a swatch
That's like
on.
80s hair.
You guys, I have a swatch. I have a swatch watch on. Look how cute that girl is. Okay, hold on. I'm still finding Archie. Give me a minute.
She's looking for Archie. She was sweet. Back in the day, very sweet. Jamie, that's good. I'm sure we're easier to handle on a gummy, right? Alex, nice try. I got it. I just got it. Took me a second. I think I got a good one. I know it. I mean, it's not even a question. Andrew found 2 kitties, not one. Yep, they're siblings, and one did not do well without the other, so we got both of them. Oh, is it Joey? Joey was the grandson. Was Archie's grandson on the show. Sally Struthers and the famous one, the famous director. Did I ever meet Mark Garagos? I don't know. I don't remember meeting him. It is possible that we were in the same courtroom, but I know that I know him from TV, so it kind of blurs together. I really got to know him during the Scott Peterson trial, and ironically, my dad's brother, my uncle Bill, Rob Reiner, thank you, knew Mark Garagos and told me about it. He talked about Mark Garagos as his lawyer. He was his lawyer earlier on in his life. I think when Mark Garagos was much at the beginning, before he became Mark Garagos, he represented, helped my uncle. And my cousin talks about it too, as my Bill's son. So somebody in my family knows Mark Garagos, but I don't remember ever meeting him. Mimi, my dad's doing really well. He's doing fine. Dad's doing great. Really amazing given the situation. I was not involved in the Lacey Peterson case at all, but it's just down the road from us. So it was something that I watched intently, both as a lawyer and just as a person. It was a big issue. Lacey Peterson was pregnant. It was a really big deal. And then, why am I thinking Amber Heard? It wasn't Amber Heard, but somebody else.
Look at all
He had a
these.
girlfriend.
These are my Barbies.
But it wasn't Amber. Perfect.
Look at all these. I still have my
More
Barbie
dolls.
dolls. I don't know what happened to her, but I have Barbie dolls. Look at this.
Barbie dolls.
Look at all these.
UTI's gone. No UTI right now.
Look at this shit. Oh look.
I heard of Karen Reed, and I read a little bit about it, but that's a factual case. I guess she was in an SUV and knocked him down. He died.
This is Archie's bottle.
I'd like to know more about that. Now that I've read a little bit about Karen Reed, it sounds like a really interesting factual case. There must be some other evidence that I'm not aware of.
It's Kendall.
I do think Scott Peterson is guilty, but I think that he was convicted on some of the weakest evidence. Nothing everything that Scott Peterson was convicted of was post-death, right? They watched how he behaved after the incident, but I think he was guilty. I'd have to watch the trial. Sister-in-law hangs out with Karen Reed? Or did? Is she in jail or is she out? I know that it looks like a tough case from the prosecution standpoint, in my opinion. So I'm assuming they have a lot more evidence to bring that case because, from what I understand about the facts, it sounds like a really tough case to make a murder charge. I mean, maybe, reckless homicide, but I didn't even know that. She didn't know he was back there when she backed up and hit him. It's a tough one. She's out on bail. I'm going to read up more on it because I did catch a little interest bug just reading up on it. Oh yeah, police corruption because her husband was a police officer. That's another very interesting layer. He was beat to a pulp. I'll have to look into that. I mean, what I read, I didn't know that he had injuries other than from the car. All right, so a lot of people are interested. I'm going to read up on it. I'm going to get up on the Reed case. Casey Anthony, I think guilty for sure. Chloe, that's very possible. An overcharge is very possible. Maybe it was a DUI homicide. You get drunk and you get into a car and you injure somebody. It's a very serious charge, but it's not typically a murder 2 charge unless you have a previous conviction for drunk driving. That's the Archie Bunker.
Archie Bunker.
I don't know if I can show that.
You can show that. I gotta pee.
I'm just gonna cover up this is Archie Bunker. I guess it is. I mean, if this is truly Archie Bunker, I'd be making a trip to the Pawn Stars. There's some writing on the back, so I can find out. But does that look like Archie Bunker?
Yeah, my grandma got me that.
I know. I'm saying if it's a real Archie Bunker doll, that would have some value.
I found the bottle.
You found the bottle?
Yeah, in my Barbie container.
All right. I remember Joey too, vaguely. It's Archie's grandson. It could be Joey. I'm not sure. I guess I could do some research on the internet.
That it is. If you look up the Archie Bunker baby doll, that's what shows up. It's like $200 in good condition.
There was
Except without
a political joke. I didn't
without
get it.
the nappy hair. I don't think that's good. So this is it, and it pees and everything.
All right, there you go. There you saw it.
Jesus, why are you so mean?
I'm just saying.
It's Archie Bunker.
All right. I don't even know what a Chrissy doll is. There she is. It's baby Joey. How you doing in Belgium? Someone else has a Chrissy doll. They took them off the market.
I spent all that time finding
I'm gonna look it up too, handsome doc.
And that's all you got it? That's
Yeah.
all you gave me.
All right, are you ready at this point?
No.
All right.
I was just gone for like 30 minutes.
I know. All right, let me go. Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
There she goes. There she goes. There she goes again. I'm not sure anything about the dolls. You'll have to ask her. Recall Dan? Real Dan? Is that Recall Dan? Joey Stivic. How you doing down in Galt?
I forgot I had my Barbies.
I'd love to be able to bring Ed on an airplane, but it's just not something that's gonna happen.
It's never gonna happen. My voodoo doll. You have that same doll? Did you see my Cabbage Patch? It's Archie's grandson, not Archie. Okay. Freddie, I don't know. My daughter wants me to come. Oh, we still have the pig. I can't with Dan either. I mean, he just shunned all my shit. I mean, I was gonna bring out other things from like, I have thanks DB. Hi DB. What the hell? Where you been, bruh? Did you ever hear of the Annie Goody dolls? Yes, I've heard of them. The first anatomically correct doll. Thank you, Sarah Jo. It was. And my grandmother gave that. And I still have, it's okay, it's Archie Bunker's grandchild. Fuck. I get it. My grandmother got that for me. She gave it to me. And it came with a diaper. Yeah. And I have the bottle. Yeah. And I have my Cabbage Patch. I forgot about that. Yes, to Madison. Yeah, it's great. Lovely. Did you? I thought maybe you left with Anthony. Shit. I'm losing people. From 1976. Yes, I have that stuff. Hi, Maria. Those things are very, and Barbie killed the baby dolls. So $200 almost. And that's and my Archie's got nappy hair. So, and I'm gonna get yelled at for saying that. But his hair, I haven't taken the best care of him. So mine's probably not worth the 200. I said that though, didn't I, handsome dog? I said it was like $200 around because I looked at that. Hey, Jay, hey, if you want to read about how Dan and I met, there's a book on Amazon called There You Have It by me. Well, I didn't write it, but it's my story. Yeah. Did you see my Ken dolls? Did you see my Ken dolls? I had a Ken doll. And then I had this other big doll that I tried to show, but Dan was poo-pooing it. And she has a face mask and you can put makeup on her. Yeah. Just shit show at the salon of the girls quitting. Oh gosh. I'm sorry, Madison. You have a Howdy Doody? Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Howdy doody.
Dan C0.
Howdy doody. It's howdy doody time.
Ooh, it was, I guess.
I will.
Everybody wants your thoughts on the Karen Reed.
I'm interested now in the facts of that case, so I will look into it, and I will have an opinion.
Judy, really?
Campbell Soup. Oh, Robin, you know Campbell Soup was right here in Sacramento.
And I have
That's
so
where
much
they
stuff
can
from high
Campbell
school
soup.
and notes that I used to write to my friends. I was going to bring that out, but I knew Dan would get upset. We'll do that on Member Live.
Good idea. That's a good idea. No, I'm saying that's a good. You could do that on a Member Live. That's a good idea. What kind of dad was Ed when kids were little? Are you angry at me?
Yeah.
Because I can't have fun?
No, because that was rude. 3?
Yeah.
Okay, 3.
Have fun with it.
3
It's
inches.
when the tables are turned, you notice that her attitude becomes very different. When I'm not the one that's the butt of the joke, it becomes very different. Very different.
You just put a 3 up there.
Yeah,
for your
I'm just
penis
saying,
size.
even ripping on me. There you go. There you go. She tries to bring up the joke again to get back at me. It's remarkable. I could almost predict it.
I have a Mia Hamm
I could
doll.
almost predict it.
I have a Mia Hamm doll that my stepmother sent me for Jennifer, and Jennifer tried to open her. And now that she's open, she's worth half the money. Fucking Jennifer. Because she...
He broke his hip about 2 months ago, I think. Has it been 2 months? I mean, it's been a
been 2
really
months.
surreal 2 months. Like, it's really hard for me to even remember what.
It's 2 months.
You know, we were in the hospital for a week. It was like
2
just
months.
amazing.
It's been 2 months.
Yeah, it's been quite a journey for the last 2 months. A very different journey than, you know, the first 4 years. Very different.
Very different. The kitties are adorable, Madison. How do you deny a kitten? You don't. You bitch, but then you don't deny it. The days and the weeks start to run together.
The days, the hours, nighttime, daytime runs
I
together.
have yard rows.
When you spend so much time like in-house
yard
and
rows,
in a hospital, it's almost like being in a casino. You don't even know if it's night or day.
Those are yard rows. Not for me. I didn't purchase the yard rows, but those for his
Georgia,
grandmother.
we're in California. We're in Northern California.
Thank you, Leo. Those yard rows are from Dan's grandmother. So all that stuff that you see in there is primarily Dan's grandma. I mean, we have a lot of history here. A lot of history. That hutch is Dan's grandmother.
Lord, no, my dad's in the other room. He's been out of the hospital for about 2 months almost 2 months, and we've been recovering from hip surgery.
2 months ago, yeah.
Dago, he's not supposed to be here at this point.
She knows.
You know?
She's always on my lives.
When this happened, if you saw the video of the day, and you know, when I was in the hospital, you could almost hear the despair, because I just didn't. Statistically, this is not supposed to end well.
It's not supposed to end well.
You know, and I was very sad. You know, but still, you have to be stoic to get through and do your job in the moment. And
Never been tired.
I am absolutely over the moon that we made it, that he's recovered to the point
I have
that
other
he
dolls.
has.
I'll have to show you all my collection when Dan's not here, because apparently
I can't. I'm not a doll person.
Doesn't matter. They're fucking collectibles.
And what did you do to me the very first time we met? Maybe that's why I'm repulsive from repulsive dolls.
What did I do to you?
I thought you told me. I don't have any recollection, but you said that you took dolls out and you wanted me to play with dolls.
Oh, at 5?
Whenever our first meeting was.
Yeah. I wanted you to play house with me with my dolls.
Right. So that's why I'm still, to this day, dolls are creepy.
They're not. They're cute.
They're creepy.
No, they're cute.
Creepy.
Why are you so? Just.
I mean, they were creepy. They had them out here. I'm still creeped out.
They're all
Fucking
over
Archie
my
Bunker
shirt.
doll.
You're gonna sleep with me tonight with all that. Look at that. Archie's all over me.
I don't mind.
But by the way, it's Archie's grandson.
How are you
They're-
doing, by the way?
Oh, I love you.
I'm feeling it a little bit. Maybe we take
Doll.
a break from the
Doll
live.
time. Can you open this?
I don't know.
I've known him since 5, but we only met
Can I
once
open it?
when I was 5. And then that was it for a long time. Yeah. And I wanted him to play house with me.
And I have no recollection of that.
He has no recollection. He was wearing an OP. I remember his outfit. He was wearing an OP shirt with a collar. No, maybe it wasn't a collar. Corduroy pants. And he came to the door, and I was like, yes! Brown. Everything was brown he had on. And he came to the house, and I was like,
Whatever I had
hello.
on, I put on in the middle of the night because I was evacuated out of my mom's house because there was a shooter, an active shooting going on, you know, a few houses down from me. So
And he came.
it was
And
a
I was
rough-
like, come
it
here.
was a rough
I
night.
literally took him into the closet. His dad had a closet that was like, and I said, and he sat down on the wall, and he was like, what the fuck is happening? I remember his facial expressions. I was
because
like,
I was
okay.
flipped the fuck out, you know, when you're 10 years old and you are experiencing a trauma. And it was the very
wasn't him.
first time I saw my dad
Yeah.
in like months.
Yeah.
You know, I was living with my mom, and because we were evacuated and there was nothing going on, there was no food, no anything, she sent me
I
to his
remember.
house, and then I discovered, oh, my
and
dad's off
Dan doesn't remember.
duping somebody else.
Snooping. And
And
so
then
I remember
I
him.
flipped
I
out.
literally pulled him in. I was like, "Yay, play date!" You know. And I pulled him into the closet, and he just like sat down. He like slid against the wall, sat down, and I was like, "Okay." I remember it to this day.
Because I was probably horrified.
He was horrified because he was like, "What the fuck is happening?
What the fuck is
Who
happening?
is this girl?"
No, who's that woman? I didn't care about the girl.
It was me.
I know it was you.
But you were traumatized.
But not from you, from the woman that my dad's with somebody. It's like, holy fucking shit.
And I was like, "Yay!"
I never thought that was, never got that far in the divorce. You know, I knew they were divorced, but you never picture a parent like moving on. And jeez.
I was so excited. He ran out of there so quickly. He was like, "Okay, I'm gone." He went home and he was like, "Dad has a woman and a
I
kid
got home
there."
and I called all my brothers and sister. Do you know what Dad's doing? It was the beginning of
Everybody
a big
knew,
thing.
though, right?
I don't
Everybody
know.
knew
I didn't
at
know.
that point. You didn't know, but
They
everybody. Your
didn't
mom was
tell
like,
me.
"I know."
Well, then nobody told me.
Well, you didn't know. It's not my fault. I was
I didn't
excited.
say it was
I
your
had
fault.
a play date.
I'm just describing.
Who knew we would be married?
And who knew that you'd have freaking dolls that are creepy 50 years later?
I'm gonna put them around our room.
All right, you do that.
No, he didn't call me mom. He didn't call my mom mom. He called her Janice.
Written in the stars.
We were written in the stars, Dago. Thank you. A lifetime play date. And now I don't want to play anymore.
It's never ended. And the dolls are still coming out. That's what's happening to me. How do you mean? I think we just...
I love Intercourse. Everybody thinks you're like so like uncomfortable right now. Loosen up, baby.
Oh, I don't know
Do
what
that.
you're talking about.
Do that like that thing you were doing today in the mirror.
Who's everybody? You know,
Everybody's like,
you
Dan,
know
smile.
when somebody says everybody thinks, that means that they're a small, they don't really believe what they're saying, and they need like the backup of everybody. And you can find it even, you know, if it's just like a 2-on-2, a 1-on-1 conversation, and someone says, everybody says you do this. Always question what they're saying. Because if they
Who
have
is
to say
everybody?
everybody, they really don't
Who's-
believe what they're saying. I'll just
who's-
throw that out there. That's just,
I
I'm just
think
saying, when you say everybody says,
Well,
that's not true.
Everybody says.
Well, there
Look
you
at
go.
what everybody's on here, and they're
I'm
like,
looking.
Dan
I
looks
don't
so
see
like,
everybody. You see
Dan
everybody.
looks so uptight.
I'm
You know,
uptight?
Do your dance. Do
I-
your.
do I
your,
look uptight?
What was the thing you did? Do the thing.
Here
thing.
she comes.
Loosen up,
Here
baby.
she comes.
No, you
again.
look rigid.
All right, I'm
You even-
tight.
You even look
If I
rigid.
was
in
tight,
that.
it would be here she
No, you look rigid.
comes. Here she comes again.
Don't even. And
All
your
right.
kids are.
I'm just
embarrassed
saying that
about it.
if
Loosen
I was
up, baby.
uptight,
Loosen up.
I mean, you trying? I mean,
Loosen
she's
up.
really trying
Baby,
to get my goat.
loosen up.
She's
You
been
are
on this
so-
tonight, like she's
you are
after
so
me,
tight.
trying to rile me up.
Loosen up.
Look at this.
Get it
And she's
going.
trying so hard.
Look, Dan. Loosen.
You're trying.
Look, loosen.
I see, baby.
Listen.
Yeah, I see. Look at that. She's really trying to get my goat. Am I gonna give in and give her a little bit of goat? No, I'm not giving her any goat.
Do it. Give me the goat.
Take a big deep breath.
Give me the goat, Dan.
And I'm gonna go out and kick a big dent in her car.
I
I'm
have
gonna give her any satisfaction on here. James D and I resent that comment. I really do. I mean, if anything that you could say to come and attack my weight, I mean,
Somebody attacked your weight?
go fuck off.
See the way he treats me?
You know, James
Fuck off.
Dean did not, he
Fuck off.
didn't age well. Let me just say that. He didn't age well.
Oh, Jake, suck a dick.
Oh, you didn't have to get rid of him.
I didn't say.
I know,
didn't,
Candace got rid of him.
oh.
I mean, I appreciate the thought, Candace, but...
Candace is really mad because people have been attacking you lately.
Mm.
As moderators should do. They attack. They.
But
they get rid of
it
the
doesn't
people that
bother
attack.
me the way it bothers you.
No, but it
I made a thing
bothers
out of it.
you.
It was my, it's getting my way. No, the things that are interesting, weight, penis size, things that'll capture people's attention.
You did the penis size thing.
I
You
understand.
You did it yourself.
And it was good. It's a good bit. It's a good bit
3
for
inches.
social media. It attracts views. No
Look at
question
Candace.
about it.
This is my job, sir.
I appreciate that, Candace.
She gets paid the big bucks for that.
I
And she's
appreciate that.
she's on it. Like when anybody on my live says anything negative, she's like, gone. About you.
Gone.
About you. And what did I say today
Candace,
on my live?
next time you come out of the house, we'll
We'll take care of you.
take care of you.
What did I
I'll
tell
take
you?
care of you.
What did I tell on my live this morning? What did I say? If you're
Candace
gonna
is young, too.
Are you gonna listen
She's
to me?
young.
Three.
What?
Look at Dan.
Candace?
No.
Candace?
Listen.
I'm
so,
kidding, brother.
No.
I'm kidding.
That's going over. That's boundaries right there.
What?
So anyway,
It's not boundaries.
that was
We don't
boundaries.
have
You
any
said
fucking boundaries. Are you
you said
kidding me?
Candace. You know what the fuck?
Candace.
Candace.
You know what that
the
means?
3
That's
incher.
the old.
The 3 incher.
That's the old, Morse
three
code
incher.
for
3 inchers.
here.
Just come into our
she
bed is what he was
comes.
saying. No.
That's what that means.
By the way,
I mean, that's fucking Danny.
that's a 3 incher.
Jack. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
By the way, what did I
And that's-
say? What
that's
did
how
I say?
Danny talks
Stop it.
in the-
What
in
did
The
I
Shining.
say today on my live this
It's
morning?
not Candace.
Listen to me.
What?
I'm going to show you how it's done.
All right, you show me.
Okay, we got to do this. You gotta meet your wife halfway here. Ow!
Oh God.
Fuck my ear.
Everything is a complaint
Anyway.
to her. I mean, the wind blows. Like, ow! Oh my God! I'm on menopause.
Perry.
Wind.
Perry.
Whatever. Go ahead.
Learn it.
Okay, I got it.
You know what I said
I've been
today?
learning it.
Do you know what I said
What?
today?
No.
This is what you should do. I made a statement today.
I
I
don't know
said
what you're doing with your
anybody.
fingers.
Well, you had a fucking hair on your
Okay.
fucking
Probably your hair.
scrub. No, it was
All
a
right.
fucking cat hair. Anyway,
Go ahead.
what I said.
Everybody's waiting to hear what you said.
I know, but you're fucking interrupting.
You guys want to know what she said? Because I do.
You don't know what I said.
I'm waiting to hear.
I
along with
said
everybody
if
else.
anybody's gonna criticize.
Wake up, everyone.
I said if anybody's gonna criticize my husband, you're an immediate block. I'm the only one who could throw him under the bus. Nobody else can. That's what I said. And that's what you should say.
That's bullshit.
Did I say that today?
I mean, I see.
Did I say that today? Today I said that today. I said that. Sassy said that. I
Okay.
said if anybody's gonna
I
come
see
after
a
my
big
husband.
bus coming. Candace, get ready. Watch for that bus.
Candace knows.
Mata, you are correct.
Yep. Yes. All these yeses. Yes, she did.
Yep,
yes, she did.
No,
Yep. I
appreciate
said
that.
I'm gonna block.
I didn't even
all
let the bus near you. I mean,
You
you
let the
said
bus
to me after
come-
I run over and backed up, and
No.
I'm already like DOA.
I'm like roadkill because
I'm
you
road-
allow.
I'm roadkill.
No, I'm roadkill because you
No.
allow everybody to fucking trample over me, and you're like, "That's my wife. I love her. She is a great human. She cares for my father, and when she does it, if it wasn't for her, I would be dead, and I would be in a home. But don't talk
And
bad
I talk
about
like that,
You
don't
don't.
I?
But
Isn't
you
that
don't-
how I talk?
I made a statement today, and we eliminated like 10 people for talking shit about you.
Why would they talk shit about me? What have I ever done to anybody?
They called you a lazy fucking sack of shit.
And why would they get the idea that I'm lazy?
My videos.
There you go.
A
And her
proof is in the
videos
pudding.
are bullshit,
Oh,
guys. So,
God.
I mean, I'm not the
Here we
lazy ass
go
sack
again.
of shit, nor
You are
the
lazy.
misogynistic Dan
You are.
that you see in the videos.
You
Although I do love that person. I love being and playing misogynistic Dan.
Because you
I would have
are.
loved playing Archie Bunker. I
You
think.
are. You're
I am
spot on.
in
that
any
person.
way,
You
shape,
are
or
lazy,
form. Or...
Lazy fucking lump of coal.
Okay. Candace, take care of it. Take care of it.
She knows where her loyalty's like.
When you get over, Candace, don't forget.
Dan Perfect Salinger. Jake, don't even get me
I
started.
mean, that could be interpreted as something, but
3 inches. That's not.
I wasn't thinking of it, comparing it to a unit. I was thinking of it as, anyway.
Dan, Jade said, say thank you, Danielle.
Thank
for
you, Danielle.
Standing up
Jay.
for
Jason,
Jade.
Jade.
JD. Ross, we're not okay. Risa, we're not okay. 3-inch one.
We're okay. We're okay today.
Juicy fucking chicken.
Yeah, there you go.
Darnell? Who's Darnell?
You know, Danielle forgot the hamburgers were on the barbecue today for like an hour. Just saying.
But guess what? The protein ran out.
So she lucked out. We
I
went
love
out
that.
there and they were just about done. And we just had to put them in the toaster oven.
Kim even sticks up for you.
Thank you, Kim. I appreciate that. I appreciate any support I get on Danielle's channel because I know when I hear it and I see all the laughing. She comes out with something, 3-inch Dan, and there's like 18 million smiling faces that go down, like little, pictures of, what are those
Darnell.
things?
It was
What are those
Darnell.
piece of fruit?
It was Darnell that forgot the hamburgers, not Danielle. Way too long, Frank. We've been together for 30-ish years. Hello from Eastern NC. Thank you. We are a lovely couple. It was a great time.
Yeah, it's like an eggplant, but cut in half. And
What's an
she's
eggplant?
laughing and laughing. An eggplant is,
I still defend you, unlike you.
I know.
I defend
I know.
you.
Oh.
Only I can make fun of you. Nobody else can make fun of you.
Someone wants me to sing Beth.
No.
I'll
Do
just
not.
sing the last.
No, do
Beth,
not
I
sing.
love you.
We're back together. We decided Mary Blueberry wasn't cutting this show.
We did put her in the middle, and it was a lot of fun. But some people like blueberry, some people like raspberry, and that blueberry didn't cut it. I mean, I was fine with it for a while.
For a while, but he got tired of the blueberry. Be nice to him. Oh, I'm not. Uncle, why would I be nice to this? Oh God, I love this guy.
It was a little
Welcome
rough.
to the Daniel.
It was a little rough. It didn't have to be that rough on my chin.
You like
I
rough.
still feel it.
You like rough.
Not out here.
No, but in
In
the
there.
bedroom, yeah. But we're not talking about that.
No.
He's.
How much
He
damage
doesn't-
can I do? With
He
3
doesn't
inches?
a lot.
All right.
You tore my. Oh, never mind.
Oh.
Why was Danielle barbecuing instead of Dan? That's the question. Good question.
I mean, because she was making dinner. She decided to barbecue. Usually she throws them in the toaster oven. Let me think. What? Give me the lyrics again. Beth, I hear you calling,
Oh, good diversion. Deflect.
but I can't come home right
Deflecting.
now.
Deflection.
Me and the boys been playing, but we just can't find that sound. Oh, I hear you calling, Beth, and I wish I was there right now. I'd slide those 3 inches in you, and we would be profound.
I
But
get
me
the
and the boys been playing, and we're gonna be here
615 doesn't approve.
all night.
Pearl, I'm 615. In blood, I'm 615. Do you know what 615 is?
I don't know.
It's the area code for Nashville.
Oh.
Of course he doesn't know. Does he know
How do I
anything
know
about
the area code
You
for
should
Nashville?
know.
I don't have any family in Nashville. I don't call
I
Nashville.
am your family, and
Hey,
I'm
you don't
from
live in fucking
But
Nashville.
I'm blood. Oh,
We got some situation on
we
with
got
the
a
cat and dog.
situation. We got a
Just
situation.
show it real quick. That cat and the dog are, that dog's cat jumped up here to get away, but we almost had a situation.
Situation.
We almost had a
I'm
situation.
a 615. Oh, East Tennessee's 865. I'm not from East. I'm 6.
We're
I'm a
916.
615. Well, I'm a 916 now.
That's Blue Kitty. Yep. That's
Blue Kitty.
That's the other rescue
Blue
cat.
Kitty is pissed off.
She's
because
angry because we
the
brought 2
cats,
new
yeah.
cats in the house. She's pissed.
She's mad.
And
But every cat goes
And
through
when
that.
they come to the house at the beginning, they stay in our bathroom. So, like, that's Blue Kitty's space because that's where she spent the first, 3 days of her life here. And now there's other kittens there. And so she's not happy about that.
There's more than just one 615.
Oh, wait, we got a 408. That's San Jose.
San Jose. Yeah. 916.
Yeah, we're keeping the cats. Danielle is young. She's 51 years young.
I'm not young. I'm not young. But I appreciate it.
Me and the boys gonna be playing.
8675309. And
That guy's daughter now is on TikTok, and she made a pretty decent video.
By the way, timeout.
All right, I'm just saying, his teenage daughter.
Before we needed the
It's on
area
TikTok.
codes, 867 was a prefix
That's
for
the,
Saratoga.
the
Saratoga.
prefix from where I grew up.
Saratoga, 867.
And there was somebody in Saratoga,
Who
Del
had that
Grand,
number.
who had that number.
8675309.
And you might have known them too because there was Del Grands that were younger.
I don't know Del Grand.
All right.
I know Delmonico.
No, different. There were Delmonicos my age.
Oh, Mary Blueberry said disrespect, Dan.
No, Mary, I'm so sorry. Mary. Mary, let me just for a second. Mary, I'll call you tonight. I'll call you right when I get off here. There you go.
There you have it, folks.
There's misogynistic Dan.
Speaking of there you have it, there is a book out by There You Have It.
Saratoga's also in New York,
Yeah.
Sarah. And that's where it's from New
There's
York.
a There You Have It by Danielle Salinger. I don't know if you know her.
Okay, it includes our love story. So if you want to buy the book, you can find it on Amazon. Check it out.
And there's journal.
Or Sab merchandise. Sorry.
Or
Blue
Sab.
Kitty.
You can get a hat.
Or you can get a hat while you're there.
Turn it around. Yo,
Those hair implants are not taken
they're
very
not
well.
taking.
Fuck.
Do you know our dentist got hair implants?
What? I knew that son of a bitch. Don't ever, answer a Craigslist ad. You want to have a full head of hair in a week? Only $800.
I did,
Well,
Gracie. I have it.
it's been 2
I
weeks.
have it. So Slicky Gracie sent me her book with postage and a thing to send it back to her. So if you want an autograph book, you have to send it to me with the correct postage inside. Yes, and I'll sign it.
And if you give her a little information, she might even write something.
And if you want Dan to autograph it, let me know. If not, it's fine.
If you want me to autograph it, just send me a picture of yourself, and I'll take care of the postage. Never mind. I didn't mean this. This is social media.
They want your.
That's a joke.
You have to ink it and then slap it on the.
And we'll include a 3-inch ruler with every purchase.
Great. Is that hard or is that flaccid?
That's your fantasy, so you tell me. Is that flaccid or hard? I just got out of the pool.
You said that the other day.
What?
I'm in a shower.
Yeah, because that was
I brought Zoom in.
that was
And he was
that
like,
was George
and
Costanza.
he yelled at the end, and he said, I was
You are,
in a shower.
71, age is just a number. User 589, a number like your user number, 589-000-605-7937. How did you come up with that number? I'm wondering.
What
I
number?
assume it was just assigned.
What number?
Ooh, that's good.
Love you, this waddle. That is so.
What's bigger?
Well,
My
don't
unit or
ask
my
that.
waddle?
Don't ask.
All right. Just call me LD, like Larry David, but I'm Little Dan. That does not, I don't, chicken butt?
No, I like 3-inch Dan.
That's coming from chicken butt. Again, where are you? Enough with
You
the fucking
said
3
it.
inches.
You
Enough
said it.
with the fucking
You
3
just
inches.
said, is my waddle bigger or is my?
I mean, at some point, I will start to get insecure, and then I'll really be, I'll just
I
fucking prove it,
won't.
and then my DPs will be out
Larry
all over
David
the
is
world.
at the Knicks
I
game.
don't want to have to send out DPs. Oh, Larry David's at the Knicks game, really?
No, I love Larry David. Come on, who doesn't love a good Larry?
I even model my hair after him. I shave to get the Larry David look. I get the Larry David haircut. What's the LD? You just shave off the head. You
3
leave a little bit
inches
of the
soft
side.
is actually not bad at all.
I mean, again, never mind. Go ahead. Can we eat now?
No,
Can we eat finally?
I'm having fun.
She's having fun.
Can I pee? Can you handle this?
You can. I'll handle it.
You got it?
I'll handle it.
Do you got it?
I got it.
Are you sure?
I'm not 100%
Can
sure.
you do
So
both?
if you, in a second, I'm going down fast. So hurry.
Do you need another beer?
No, that would really take me over the edge
That's
fast.
good. Do you want a shot?
No, I don't.
Are you sure?
I'm 100. It's fucking Wednesday night.
And what do we have to do tomorrow?
I don't know. Do I have anything to do tomorrow? I mean, I know I gotta pee.
I have to
first.
cut down a pine tree, but
Alright.
other than that, what do
Are
have
you
to
gonna
do?
go pee or not?
I have to pee.
Okay, thank you.
Just Pam, look under Danielle's
This is
Salinger
what
book. It's Wednesday. It's a hump day. You
it's
drink.
Wednesday.
Do you want a shot?
No.
Oh, Coco looked over your head. Do you want a shot? Coco's in. Yes.
You think so, Kim? Kim says she thinks that she wants me.
I do want it.
I mean, it's hard to tell, you know. She's because I can't tell from her online persona, because that's her online persona, and I can't tell if she's really like that tonight or if she's just on for the camera. And you know, when the camera goes out, you know, she's kind of like, you know, manic, polar, bi, depression stuff going on. So you know, when the camera goes off, she might still be in this mood, and then it's thumbs up, or it could end and she just storms off to her Zoom and sits there for 3 hours, goes back in the room and turns on the 6,000-pound sisters, and
No, the more
and I'm on my
The
watching
Secret
YouTube
Life.
going, God, can we watch something
The
decent?
Secret Wives of the House. The
Yeah,
Mormon,
the housewives.
The Mormon
She's
Secret
got some
Wives.
kind of porn that she's watching. What that the Mormon thing? They're all just beautiful people.
I don't need anybody to pray for me.
You
I'm
pray for
good.
me. Pray that I get
Pray.
some tonight. See if God answers that one. Dan needs some. It's been a while.
It's been like 2
Please,
days.
God, help him out. Get him through the night, and I'll let you know.
Christina, because I fall
if
asleep.
God
I'm so
answers.
tired by the time I get into bed and
God
put it
can
on.
give you a little bit of energy.
God, who God?
Not like you need energy.
You
I mean,
don't
who are we
believe in
fooling?
God. You
You're
don't
half
believe-
conscious anyway
You
during
don't-
the act. What difference does it make? I mean, seriously. Literally, you could go.
Anyway,
I
if
wouldn't know.
anybody needs a good summer read, there's a There You Have It book
There you have it.
on Amazon.
There you have it.
And there's a workbook.
Please buy the fucking book so that it sells out, so that we don't have to do this every time. You can find it on Amazon or
Amazon.
Amazon.
And we have, not only do we have a book, we have a workbook to go with the book.
Got a workbook. Buy
And
the
we
workbook.
have a journal. And we have
And
a
a journal.
Yeah.
And journal and start journaling.
Yes, you should journal. I just bought that for you.
I journal every night, right?
No.
I journal in videos. I do VJs.
No. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate it. Thank you. My husband doesn't give me
Oh,
congratulations.
bullshit.
Because I didn't write it, so he was like, nah, I love you, but nah.
Coming from a person who hasn't read one poem that I've written in the last 10 years.
You read them to
Even
me.
the poems I write about you. Yeah, but you don't listen.
Because the poems you write about
I read
me
her
are
a poem, right?
god
And I'll
awful.
go, how'd you like that? And she'll go, what'd you say? Were you talking to me? I thought you were on the phone. Yes, exactly. Veen Gamboa? Venajamboa? Venegaboa. He says, I'm segually frustrated. Oh, frick.
What are we frickin'? By the way, I'm going to tell you something. Dan has wanted to produce his poem book forever, and guess who came out with a book before his poem book? Me, because I get shit done. There you have it. Danielle Salinger books on Amazon. Look for it.
By the way, I'm
It's
looking
there.
for an illustrator right now.
We have
I'm actively looking. No, we don't. We don't have an illustrator. I'm going to try one. I'm going to call someone tonight.
Oh, you do it.
Yeah, because
Do
my
it.
books need illustration,
Do
not
it.
just words.
What kind of illustrations do you need?
You'll see. Move over there.
Pink. Look at my fingers. New color, yo. New color. Goes with my book.
We were at 2,000 2 minutes ago. Now we're at 1,000 when you pick that damn book up.
Buy it. It's a good read. I promise you. Dan's in it. Thanks,
in it.
Gracie.
I'm in it. I'm in it.
Mm-hmm.
By the way,
Summer
we have to find something to do for Alzheimer's. And I repeat, if you're here from the beginning, this is repeating, but we're going to be coming out with something that hopefully is really amusing.
Yes.
So what you really need to save
Thanks,
your checkbooks
Jamie.
for is for the Alzheimer's Association, because we're going to do a fundraiser for them.
What's the fundraiser we're doing?
It's the longest
Can you
day.
get your fucking
that's
hair
really
done? What
we
you
need
look
to
like
do.
a shagamonster. You look snuffleupagus. Snuffleupagus. Look, my new color. Look at this. Look at this. Glittery. Well, I'm not
I'll take
going
it.
to buy it. Oh
If
no.
you want to stay on.
Okay, yes, we're staying up. Beer coming down. Do you want an IPA?
No.
Do you want a shot?
No.
Do you want?
What I want, we can't do here.
No, we can't.
Okay, so.
Let me put this back up so people can see it.
Oh my God.
There you have it. By me. Show it. Well, I'm gone. Show that you support your wife for once in your life. Fuck my life.
Daniel's book. Ooh, there's Ed, so he's in it. Pieces of Ed Through the Fog. Navigating Dementia with Ed. That is chapter 16. I was going to read from you. Oh,
Read a
she's
book.
back. She's back.
Read a book. Read it. I'm going to show you.
I don't want that.
You're getting it.
I'm not drinking that.
You need that.
I'm not.
You are.
I'm not drinking a heavy beer.
It's not heavy.
I mean, I
It's
can't.
very light.
I can't.
It's very light. Find our chapter. Christy, what's our chapter on?
Let me find it. I'll find it right here.
All right. Dan's going to.
Okay. How I met Dan and how I ended up falling in love with the greatest man ever. Okay.
No, that's
Oh.
not it.
I saw
Give it to
Dan
me.
walk
No.
into the door and my heart stopped. I couldn't barely breathe. Oh my God, I had never seen anything so beautiful in my entire life. My life changed in an instant. It would never be the same. I met the man of my dreams at 5 years old. Oh my God. That's actually not bad. It's not bad. Fucking beer. cute. This is the name of the chapter. Dan and Danielle, a love story with extra steps and a Salinger twist. That's clever, Christy. Very clever. If I had known you were this clever, yeah, maybe I would have married you, Christy.
Well,
I don't know.
Read the first thing.
Love is not just knowing who you love, but understanding the depth of love and embracing the unknown within. Danielle. That is amazing, dear. I mean, had I known, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It is your perception, right?
You didn't even read it.
Oh, you want me to continue?
Yes, people
reading?
want to hear it. It could capture an audience.
I mean, it's enough to know. I mean, leave a little hanging, you know?
Just start a little bit.
All right. You ready?
Right here.
You ready?
Can you read it? It's the smaller print, so it's hard to read.
My first impression of Dan as he walked through the door was
No,
the
it's
sculptured
not.
chest and the sculptured face. I thought, my God, he's walking right out of an art gallery. And then when he opened his mouth, it was almost like an opera of unbelievably intelligent banter that just flowed off his tongue like I've never seen before. I was absolutely in love from the moment he walked in. I really, from that point on, dedicated my life to trapping Dan and building a life with him. I mean, that's pretty damn good, actually. I'm quite impressed. I didn't know it was that accurate. Do I need glasses? Thanks, they went really well on my nose. Oh, you want me to read it again? With the glasses? Let me read the glasses version. I'll read it. Give me whatever chapter, I'll read it with the glasses on. It's the same chapter. Oh, you want me to read it with the glasses? And when he walked in, the gold glistening from his skin ricocheted across the room like a rainbow of beauty. It was like nothing I'd ever seen before. And then when he spoke, it was a symphony of beauty and eloquence like I'd never heard fall off somebody's tongue so easily. I thought, my God, how lucky am I to meet the man of my dreams right here in this little apartment. And then he came in and my first impression was wrong. He was better than I thought. He absolutely exceeded my expectations. And for the life of me, I don't know how it was like hitting the lottery before you could afford to buy a ticket. And that the payout has been coming every year, just like lottery payment. $1 million on the first of the year, repeated every year. And he's made my life so complete.
John, I don't need to hear it from you. John, this is not an accurate rendition
Christy,
of the book.
I'm
Sold.
I'm impressed. I'm very impressed.
Oh, you stretch out my glasses. I'm gonna give you a little. Let me give you the accuracy.
Oh my God.
To reestablish the context of this love story.
John Sparrow just got muted by your moderator. You know, you just muted the drummer for Violent Femmes.
Mute.
And he's taking us out to a nice concert this summer.
Don't mute John. He's amazing. John, sorry. I love you.
He's
John.
sending a private jet to fly us to Napa, and you just muted him. Thank you, Kim.
Unmute him. It wasn't me.
I just happened to look up and see it.
To
and I'm sure John was as impressed with her writing as I was, and he was probably just overwhelmed with emotion. Whatever he said, I'm sure was just emotion overflowing. Remember, he is an artist, and you know, artists feel. They feel, and sometimes whatever they're feeling is going to come out.
John Sparrow is free from the void. Thank you, John. Thank you. To reestablish the context for this love chapter, Dan and I were connected, not immediately, but through the relationship between his dad, Ed, and my mother, who eventually married. We didn't grow up together or in a traditional blended family.
No.
Ed's marriage to Dan's mother, Joanne, didn't last.
It did last 25 years.
More than that.
More than that.
And
Kim, it's all right. It's all right.
and they divorced. Later, my mother Janice became Ed's love interest. Their simple marriage marked the beginning of something significant. It was the thread that started to tie our families together. Bum, bum, bum.
That is kind of true.
For much of his teenage years, Dan and I were rarely interacted.
My teenage years or yours?
Well,
Mine, right?
yours.
Mine.
He was focused on his own life,
Yes.
dealing with the struggles of being a teenage boy.
Yes. A divorced teenage boy with no
was-
self-confidence.
He was active on the school football team
That's all I had was
as
football.
a backup quarterback.
Fucking A. Did she say that? For real? You're kidding,
I
right?
added
All right.
that. I added that.
I was not a backup.
He
on
was active on the football team and
First
spent a lot
team.
of time hanging out with
All
his
in.
friends. It wasn't until Josh was born
Josh, the savior.
that Dan and I started crossing paths more often.
Yes.
Bum, bum,
This
bum.
is accurate. I like the writing.
At first, it wasn't anything significant.
Nothing significant at first. Nothing.
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 But the more Dan came around,
The more I came around,
the more I developed a crush on him.
I knew it.
An attraction that only intensified the pull I'd felt since we first met.
I knew it.
See, Dan hasn't even read this.
I knew it. I knew it. Are we going to read the whole thing?
No,
And then nobody will buy it.
As we spent more time around each other, my feelings for him began to grow.
This is, I mean, I can tell you that when you read my version, it's going to be quite different, but they do meld
Okay,
together,
stop.
and they're
Shut
they're
the fuck
both
up.
accurate.
Hold on.
But my
At
take
first,
of how it
shut
happened,
up.
very different.
At first, Dan was an unfamiliar presence in my life. We hadn't grown up together. No. So it felt a bit like meeting that boy in a gym class who makes your heart skip a beat.
I can't hear you. Talk a little louder. You can't whisper so
The
much.
butterflies, the lingering looks.
Lingering looks. Okay. This is not what I remember, but go
The
ahead.
older I got, the more I began to understand those teenage girl feelings. The bean was tingling.
There's no way Chrissy wrote that. There is no way.
And I knew
Right? Am I right?
And I knew I was drawn to him for reasons I couldn't quite explain. The bean.
And it wasn't 3 inches. I
It
can tell you
wasn't
that.
much. No, you had it.
Oh, shut up and read the goddamn fucking book.
It went much further than his really good looks. Look at that. I put your good looks in there.
Wow.
Yeah. He made my, listen to this one. He made my heart skip a beat.
I can see she's reading the real thing too.
It felt almost like a magnetic pull from within me, drawing me to him. I wanted to be around him all the time. That's truth. Not so much anymore, but it's truth now. But then there was the taboo. Would the family understand? One day we started talking more and it felt different, like talking to a crush. Was it weird? No, not for us. Was it
Us?
stupid? Not
You.
at all. We were simply getting to know each other, exploring a connection without judgment. You can't control who you develop feelings for. Your heart takes you where you need it to be.
Okay, and that's great. That's enough reading because that was good. That was very good. And now I have to write my own book. Because for me, for her, this is her experience. That's her life. For me, it was quite different. You know, it started at very different times. No, I have a great story. I'm in love with my story, right?
I'm in love with my story.
I know, because that's your story.
You don't even know my story. You didn't read it.
You know what? I want to tell you something.
Read my story.
Just
read that chapter.
You don't even know. See, your mom and I used to talk, right? But not around you. We were very close. We used to go out and I used to smoke my ferns and she'd whatever. And we would talk. By the way, all of us were hiding from Ed. But we would talk and she explained to me a lot about you and
Thank you, Bob.
the way you felt for a long time. Your
My
mom,
mom did not.
she sure as hell did.
She
She
did
talked to
not.
me. You don't even know some of the things we talked about. You can think that. You can think that. Oh, fucking Ozempic, Yuri. I mean, Yuri Rivera? Is that your name? Really? Yuri? No, I'm not an Ozempic or a Wingizi or any other weight loss medicine. I'm on the Dan Salinger diet
It's
of
Wegovy.
discipline
Donuts and
Donuts,
and
discipline,
cereal.
and exercise. That's the diet I'm on. That's the accurate diet I'm on.
They were hiding. So Dan many times met my mom on the outside of the house, on the side. My
We
mom
used
would
to go
smoke
out
cigarettes.
and hang out, and we would talk.
Did my mom smoke the pot?
And she would, especially in the early days, I mean, you were younger, right? And I was more mature. And I mean, your mom's only what? Not that much older than me. Your fucking aunt, who I had a big crush on.
My
before
mom was
you.
born in 51, dumbass.
Well, your aunt was born in what? Your aunt was like 8 years older than me. Her aunt married a rock star. She was really pretty. And I had this giant crush on her aunt for the longest time. I mean, she was incredible.
I'll take a brownie, Sarah.
All right. God, you're a beautiful family. Your dad's side, holy shit. Your cousins, good God. I mean, you're like genetic gold.
And I'm like a fucking shit on a fly?
No, and you are absolutely beautiful. Everyone knows that. They can see it. How old am I? How old am I? Does it matter how old I am?
He's 58.
I'm 57, but
You're 58.
I'm 57.
You're 58.
I'm 57.
You're 58.
I was born November 14th, 1967. Somebody do the fucking
Exotic
math.
bug. What is that? 58.
I said, you look like an exotic bug.
The ramrods.
That's a
said that.
beautiful thing to look at.
Yeah. Hi, Bren. How are you? But you
I'm,
guys
50,
here?
I'm 57 or 58.
Do you
I'm not
guys
quite sure.
do you guys see the enthusiasm he has for my family, not for me?
You have
Your
a great
family is beautiful.
I went to go
beautiful.
visit, or like
Beautiful.
when we finally, said, okay, we're doing it. We've decided we're gonna fucking do it. And then I had to go out and meet all of her family, on her dad's side that I'd never met, and they are a beautiful family. I mean, there's.
He called
No.
me an exotic bug at one point.
Her family is gorgeous. I mean, both men and women. Her brothers are really handsome, right? She just
My
has
dad
good,
was handsome.
She has good genetics. Your dad, not as much. His brother, I think, was more handsome. Your dad just scared the hell out of me. I can't say any more than that. He was a big oaf kind of guy
It
who,
smelled like
if he
lime.
wanted to smash me into the ground, he could just go boom, and I would
He
be just
would've.
smashed
He
into the
should
ground.
have. At this point, he should have smashed you in the fucking ground.
No, Pierre would probably be like, Dan, you better put her in her
No,
place.
Dan,
She's
he
getting
was
out
like-
of hand. She's getting out of hand.
Pierre would have never said that.
Pierre would probably never would have said that. I didn't know him well enough, but I do regret that too. I mean, I know the rest of her family, and got to know her uncle and her brothers and her cousins. We still are, Adam and Josh, still
I'm in
very
it for the
close.
money. Nick, he has stopped earning for like the last 10 years. So
Yeah, but she said that's how
I'm
you
not-
got in it, was for the money. But I had no money I was a complete loser.
I married him for the potential. And his potential died. Crash and burn.
And she's sitting in a dream house.
That's not a dream.
So for me, it's a dream. This is my
fucking
dream
horrible.
house.
I'm
I'm
driving
happy
a
if I never
dilapidated.
have any more
I'm
success ever
driving
in
a
my life. I'm happy.
dilapidated Subaru.
It's not dilapidated.
Dilapidated.
Fucking dilapidated with
Dilapidated.
Nvidia chips in it. It ain't dilapidated.
Dilapidated. I'm driving a fucking dilapidated.
First of all, you
old
drive a Porsche.
Old fucking dilapidated.
Don't use the word dilapidated anymore.
Blood fucking dilapidated.
It's not dilapidated. You're
Fucking-
dilapidated.
2004
Your
Porsche.
vagina is dilapidated.
It is.
All right, so
I
we're
admit
even.
that every fucking day.
I
and
do
your
too.
penis is 3 inches.
Okay, I've shrunk, which is absolutely I'm giving an accurate thing, and you come back with a jibe that's inaccurate. I don't understand.
Everything's dilapidated.
No,
you won't
not
buy
everything's.
me.
I'm not dilapidated.
You are dilapidated.
No, I'm not dilapidated.
What's this?
It's a waddle.
Dilapidated.
It's not dilapidated. It's a
Dilapidable.
fucking waddle. That means I'm losing weight. That's what that means. Good job, Dan. You're getting healthier. Waddle, waddle. Okay, I mean, that's what happens with skin. There's gravity, and you get a fucking waddle. It's a good thing. If I got really fat, then I'd have no fucking waddle. It would be all like, sucked up. Look her head over there. It would be sucked up like that, and you just see a big fat head with no waddle.
Dilapidated. Fuck, you took my hat off. You're fucking dilapidated.
I mean, I cannot tell you the transformation that this vagina has taken in the last 30 years. It went,
Yeah, I I birthed
went-
3 of your children.
I'm just saying, it
If
turned
you-
into like a fucking monster.
What do you think your fucking urethra would have done?
I don't know, but my God.
Well, sorry that
It's
my
a fucking
vagina is
monster.
no longer fucking fitting your penis.
I mean, it's a fucking monster. Take that. It's scary. It's fucking scary. I'm just saying.
Sorry,
That's what happens. I'm
Sorry,
not
your
saying-
penis doesn't fit anymore.
Again, you couldn't fit a big fucking Goodyear blimp into the fucking Grand Canyon, right? It doesn't matter how fucking big the hardware is.
Hey, I got a waddle too. It's just not here. It's down there.
It's a waddle halfway down your thigh.
Gobble gobble. You love to
Gobble,
chew
gobble.
on it. Don't.
I'm
Why?
fine with it.
Dan loves the
I'm
beef.
fine with it. The
Dan-
more the better, the merrier.
Dan
for
loves
me.
the beef.
All right, that's it. You guys, we have to get off now because we're obviously there's way too much. We've been on a long time and there's alcohol building up and we're just slowly crossing into the abyss, into no man's land.
We've already been in no man's land.
I know. I can't wait to rewatch this on the YouTube live. I'm going to rewatch myself and I'm going to be looking and going.
Who
I can't
loves the
believe
beef? Dan does.
Where's the beef? Wendy's. Where's the beef? Where's the beef?
Dan loves my
Now I
beef.
know what she's talking about.
Yeah.
Where's the beef?
There's nothing.
Honey, the beef is there like it's always been.
Sorry. That's from your slurping.
It's like, all right. Anyway,
So
can we
when
eat
you
now?
when you slurp too much, you get the beef. Dan's a slurper.
All right. Can we go now? Can we go now? Can we? All right. I gotta go because I'm losing it. I appreciate everyone hanging out and
John, sorry
putting
about
up with
the
us.
John, sorry about the mute.
Excuse misogynistic Dan and everything else. By the way, I got a good idea for a video in voice chat. I'm stealing it from someone else's video about my voice chat, but look out for that video.
Look out.
It's
Watch
going to
out.
be misogynistic Dan.
Bye.
Anyway, thanks,
See you in
guys.
the
I
morning.
appreciate
Love you. We
Take
love
care,
the meat.
everybody.
Richie, we love the meat. There's nothing wrong with the meat. I don't know why Dan is like making it something more than it's not.
What are you talking about?
The meat.
What meat?
Who's got the beef? Me.
Where's the beef?
Love you. See you in the morning. Bye.